Get straw. That's what we're going to get the entire show. Straw noises.
Yes. And slurping.
Slurping and straw noises. This is what I imagine Ted's house is like. Just slurping and straw noises. No, that's just what I imagine his house being.
All curly straws.
It's like Willy Wonka and the chocolate
curly
factory?
straws.
Exactly. Oh, speaking of curly straws, Jackson and his girlfriend watched Killer Clowns from Outer Space last night.
Oh, I love that movie.
Oh, that's funny.
You know what I forgot? How awesome.
Yeah.
Like, it was bad, but how awesomely bad it was.
Yeah, it's a cult film.
I mean,
Huge. It came out like, 88?
Yeah, I got to be honest with you. As poorly acted as it was and everything, it was fun to watch.
I think it was meant to be like that, though.
Oh yeah, because he actually.
But
asked me.
aren't the costumes and stuff are amazing?
The clowns are amazing. Yeah, but Jack actually said, he goes, "Is this supposed to be like funny bad?" And I'm like, "Yes, it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be funny bad." Because there was a lot of really campy, like silly kind of horror movies that were around then.
There was a ton then. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like now it's all just like cut you in half and be like super gross. Like they took some of the fun out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's
more gory than
way
like
more
thriller.
gory.
Yeah.
Like I did not realize there's a Purge movie called Forever Purge. No, I've never seen any of them, but I'm assuming this one just goes on forever. Like it doesn't stop. Instead of one day, like when they did a 1 day 24-hour purge.
Oh yeah.
At what point?
I remember that one.
At what point did the people who don't follow the rules stop from 24 hours? Like I've never seen it. But what made people just stop? Because if I'm a criminal, if I'm a career criminal, I've got 24 hours, and they go, hey, Maddie, 24 hours over. I'm going, yeah, you know what? Fuck it.
You're right, because they're not following the rules to begin with.
Right.
Well, I think it applies to more the law-abiding citizens. It kind of gives them the green light to basically execute some rivals.
Yes.
But what makes me stop? If let's say I'm law-abiding.
It's not about you.
But no, let's say I'm a law-abiding.
What? Are you sure, Ted?
Yeah. Let's say.
Well, actually, it is about you.
Yeah. Let's say I'm a law-abider.
Yeah, well, that's who it's addressed to.
Right. But let's just say I don't want to stop.
Okay.
Let's just say why like 24 hours. I'm just like, you know what? This is fucking great. I'm just gonna do it for one more day.
So you get a 24-hour extension. Okay.
I mean, and then all
Well, I
the
think
people,
then you get arrested.
You have to sign a
but
waiver.
What about all the rule breakers and the other criminals who are just like, why would they stop? Like, I get why I would stop, right? Because I kind of follow rules, right?
Well, there's consequences.
Kind of.
But there's no. But at that point, if everyone's just going crazy, what makes everyone stop going? I've never seen the movie.
I saw the movie.
Why don't you just do
What makes them
this?
stop going crazy?
They just follow the rules.
That's stupid.
There's a big
So
air
there's a
horn.
rule you can kill anybody, do anything you want.
Yeah.
Then the other part of the rule is
Yes.
you have to stop.
Yes. So everybody like hides in their houses.
Yeah.
They barricade.
Yeah, they have like
things.
hurricane shutters. They have
Yeah.
like hurricane shutters.
Yep.
It's almost like the zombie apocalypse because they know it. Like a big air horn goes off, goes,
Yes.
and that's like the start of the purge. And so you know it's coming.
Yes.
And so you basically people have the storm shutters on their house and just lock down everything, go into a panic room.
Is
And
Costco still open?
I wouldn't go
Because
that
I would
far.
imagine that's what Costco is without the killing. Right? That's what it is. So I imagine the film is like that, I should say.
Dude, it was. I was at Costco last week, and there's long lines. It's not a big deal. It goes really fast, right? And
Wait, before you get to the lines, what about the parking lot?
the parking lot's crazy.
It's a shit show.
It's
They had to buy another acre next door for additional parking.
Yeah,
it's
but
insane.
so they're in a line, right? And there's a woman and her daughter, and she's got like 3 things, right? So she goes to the lady in front of me. I'm at the back of the line. She
A
goes to
ginormous shopping cart.
right, and she goes to the lady in front of me, and she goes, you know what? Is there any way that I could just jump in right here and get out? And the greatest response I've ever heard. Not on your life, sister.
That's what you said?
Nope, that's what
you
she
said. That.
No. She goes, not in your life, sister.
See, I know you said that because you
Wow.
say that all the time.
When have I ever said that? So
I'm kidding.
Yeah. So immediately I go to the lady. I go here. I go.
Not on
go
your
in-
life.
yeah.
Was it a nun? Was she a nun?
No, she was.
So it didn't make
she
any
just seemed
sense.
She just seemed like she had a lot of toilet paper. A lot of toilet paper.
Oh,
This
people-
was
yeah.
right before the dock strike
No, it's
ended.
just-
Yeah,
probably.
dock worker strike.
Yeah.
no, I don't know. She just.
And we don't import any toilet paper in this country, by the way.
Yeah, you can't.
It's
You
all
can't do
made
it.
here.
All made here. It's
Yeah.
all 100%
But
natural.
somehow it was
American.
going to affect the dock worker strike. It was going to. That's how stupid people are.
Yeah.
I thought it was Y2K.
Well, I mean, as soon as they scare you, right?
Yeah.
That's the thing they want to do. They want to scare you about something like the dock workers. You're never going to get anything. You're gonna die of starvation in 2 days. In 2 days from today, your life is over. Purge. It's forever purge.
So I know we talked about Costco on the show several times, but Do you wonder, and I mentioned this, I'm just saying, I know I said it before, but when you get in that parking lot, say at like 2 in the afternoon or 1 in the afternoon, do you wonder, like, does anybody fucking work? What is going on? Why is there not a parking spot on a Wednesday with just massive amounts of people?
Wait, my thing is the husband, the wife, and the 2 kids, they're on a school day.
That's
right?
the same
and they're,
thing.
They're school-age kids,
yes.
right? So it's like, say, 11 o'clock. It's a school day.
Yes.
It's a mom and a dad who I assume you got to work to have kids. They got 3 kids with them, all school-age kids. And I was like, are you taking a day off of work to go to Costco? You're not taking a day off work to go to Costco.
They probably work from home, and the kids are homeschooled.
See, I will tell you
Or
this.
else they're kidnapping victims.
I will tell you this.
Kidnap them and take them to Costco?
When
Well, you
places
gotta put up a good front.
When places like Sam's Club and Costco came around like 25 years ago, like Costco came into the city like 25 years ago, I think, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Around 98, 2000. When Costco came in, I remember because I had kind of a loose schedule for work, so I could peel away for an hour. And I remember avoiding going to Costco on a Saturday or Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
So I would go there like Wednesday at 2 in the afternoon, get my stuff, get out of there, go back to work, and there's nobody in there. Now you can't do that anymore. It doesn't exist. Like there is no slow time at Costco. So
I think that's just the one by us. I don't think they're all.
you might be right because I went to the one up in Bannockburn or wherever, and it was like a whole different world.
Well, so there's 2 by me. The one,
You have 2 Costcos by you.
yeah. The one is insane, just like you're talking about. Like it's impossible to move around. There's usually families of like 6 or 8, like spread across the whole entire aisle.
Just pointing at stuff, right?
Yeah, slowly,
pointing.
really, really slowly.
Yeah.
But then the new one that went in, it's been there for a few years now. It's manageable. I don't know why, but so I mean that one's closer to me, so I'm happy with that.
I've been to Costco out of state in like a smaller town in Michigan, and it wasn't insane. And then there's actually one in North Lake off of North Avenue near Triton College. I was there, and they have the gas pumps there. It was like there's obviously they're all built the same. I'm assuming. Yeah, it was like crowded, but not like insanely crowded. So I don't know, but the one here in Niles is usually a zoo. So
Yep.
like Walmart, like any other place where you're gonna get some deals. So
All right, so Mark's going to get mad.
Uh-oh.
But we have a little bit of. I just have a little bit of stuff
is he like the Hulk?
because things pop
Don't
up.
get him mad.
and you realize in a month from now, all the election stuff's going to be over, right? And it'll be 2 outcomes.
Not for this show.
Yeah,
No, you running it.
Well, no, it's done. It's done. I mean, the 2 outcomes, right? One, basically, we won't ever hear from Donald Trump again, or 2, it'll be the craziest 4 years of our lives.
Well, and like Ted said, though, but the next cycle will start in December, right?
They'll start talking about the nominee for 2028. Yeah.
No, they got to give us
December.
at least a couple. They got to give us a couple.
Maybe
of
like
weeks.
maybe a week.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Donald Trump did talk about a purge in one of his rallies. I'm not
He
making
did.
it up.
Yes, he
talked
did.
about the
No,
purge.
Ted's not lying. I actually was going to bring that up, but I didn't want to talk
I
politics.
didn't want to ruin your
He
steal your
did
thunder
mention
there.
that exact word as an idea to throw out there. Just one day.
Just one day.
Not a.
So
not-
he literally said we should do a 1-day purge.
Yeah, it's just like a dictator.
Well, he
He's going to
didn't-
be a dictator for just one day. It's just
No,
one day.
Well, he said on day 1 I
It's
will
just
be a
one-
dictator, but then that's it. And then he mentioned another. But he said that more,
I didn't
more times.
Day 2,
But he
day
mentioned
1,
the purge.
dictator. Day 2, purge. Day 3, tariffs. That's it. Done. And then whatever cats and dogs are left, anybody can eat them. And anybody. Well, I mean, if you're going to kill the people, you're going to leave all those fantastic, delicious dogs and cats.
Yes.
Well, he was talking about like an immigrant purge, which made it even worse.
He's married to an immigrant, so.
Well, yeah.
So does J.D. Vance.
So is J.D. Vance. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
but in J.D. Vance's words, he loves her anyway. Those were his words.
Anyway.
He said those exact words. But I know whatever she's from, wherever she's from. But he said this. But I love her anyway.
Anyway.
I was like, that's gotta. When she woke up the next day, she's just like, JD, could you come on in here for just a second? Come on in here for a second, motherfucker. Did you say anyway? Did you say anyway at the end of this?
Oh
yeah.
You know what else he said?
Guess
Ted,
who's not getting laid?
Ted, remember we were talking about this? He said he had a beach body. Trump said that he had a beach body.
Oh, so he's making fun of Biden.
And he said that, he was making fun of Biden. And he said, I am the healthiest president in the history of this nation. And then somebody posted a picture of him sitting in the golf cart and a picture of Obama with his shirt off.
Right, yeah.
I think
Obama's not the president.
Well, you know what though?
No, but he was that fit.
he was pretty fit.
Yeah, but I mean, at some point, if you just forget or ignore everything else around you, I mean, you guys are sitting over there. I'm sitting over here, so I'm the healthiest person in the entire basement.
But he
If
won't
I just
release
close
any
my
medical.
eyes and imagine
He won't release any medical records at all. It's all off the
I
table.
told you. I mean, we talked about it. He threatened to sue his college, his university.
Well, that's already that's a lawsuit.
Yeah.
And,
What was that for?
So he said that he'd be happy to release his transcripts from college. The second he said that, he had his people call the college and said if they released anything, they would be sued, and that absolutely under no circumstances should anything be released.
But they can.
But but
I
he
think
can.
they can though because there's like a statute of limitations or something.
No,
Well, I think
mean,
you
can't just
well, I think
release
you need, I think
people's-
you need the student's permission. They have to
Yeah.
sign off. It's like a HIPAA form. You can't just go get medical records for somebody.
know.
You got to get.
Do you
them
just
yourself.
want to? Do you just
That
want
was
to know
back
what
in the
Ted got in
50s.
college? Yeah, I don't think anybody wants that.
I can't even find out what my son got yesterday.
It's all online now.
Class or grades are out.
Yeah.
Nobody has access to it.
Well, they do. They have to give you access.
They have to.
to
Yeah,
it,
they give you access. Yes.
Which
Well, you know,
is bizarre.
C's get degrees too, guys. So let's just take it down a notch. all
Yeah,
right?
that's true. Okay, but the reason I brought this up is because, man, she's. We start talking about Harris and Trump, and we forget Marjorie Taylor Greene. And you know what? She had a little fun this weekend.
She's amazing.
She had a little fun this weekend. She got onto Twitter because she loves Twitter. All those guys love Twitter. She said that she's doing some of her own research, and she found an article from way back, and I think it's 2013, where they were manipulating rain and thunderstorms with lasers.
Oh, there's a laser again.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
She loves those
And
lasers.
now,
Yeah.
so she said, why wouldn't the Jewish space lasers? How could it be that the Jewish space lasers are now targeting and making hurricanes in Republican-dominated areas like Florida and North Carolina to keep the people from voting?
Oh, there's another one too coming this week. There's another hurricane.
Yeah, it's already turned to
it's
a
already turned
five.
to a Category 5 hurricane,
Yeah.
so it's coming right up to Florida. It's going to hit Florida again.
So they recharge the space lasers
They recharge
that
the
fast?
Yes.
space lasers. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's like a Tesla. It was charged overnight in the garage, and now it's
It's ready
like
to go.
85% battery life, but that's all you really need. So.
Yeah, so she found some story from a while back, and I think it was about 12 years ago, 15 years
Yeah.
ago,
The keyword
that
is
said that they were trying.
The keyword is they. It's always they.
No, there was an actual...
They control the weather.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Well, this
They-
specifically is the Jewish people controlling the weather.
Well, they have the space lasers. Who else? They're the only ones that have the space lasers. They're the only ones that can afford to send space lasers.
You know,
up
I
there.
saw this exact thing on South Park the other day.
It's
I mean, that's how idiotic it sounds.
yeah. Well, I mean, she set it out there, and then of course, once it's out there, this is my favorite part. So the guy from FEMA and a couple of the senators or I'm sorry, the mayors and the governors are like, "Thank you very much." They're now getting calls from people asking them what they're going to do about the Jewish space lasers and how they will stop them because they don't want any more hurricanes.
So we need to put some money into stopping the Jewish space lasers.
Yeah, so the guy
Yes.
from FEMA is just like, he wanted to make this known. You can stop calling. You can stop emailing. There is nothing we can do because these things don't exist. Just because Marjorie Taylor Greene said it, it's not a thing.
She's an elected official.
I'm more worried about the people who are buying this and then have the time to make that phone call. Harry, what are you doing? I'm calling the goddamn head of FEMA. I want these Jewish space lasers ended.
Well, I mean, does it really matter? Because we know all the voting machines are going to switch Democratic no matter who they vote for anyway, and the Democrats are going to win again. And like I said,
Teddy,
can't they just cheat better?
$700 million, please. I don't have $700 million.
I didn't mention any specific company. I just mentioned, somehow, some way, on election eve.
They're all gonna.
All right, can we change the topic to beef sandwiches?
No,
Because at the Bears game, we tailgated in the Harbor lot, and there's a lot of stuff going on in that lot. They have the club there, so they have 2 outdoor patios and bars, so you can go in there and buy drinks and stuff. But the guys next to us went over there, came back, and the guy's like, "Hey, they're giving away free Bona beef and sausages over there."
Oh, that's really good stuff.
Oh, it's great. I love Bona beef. I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah." And at this point, my buddy Matt and I haven't done anything food-wise. So it's like 9:30. So we walk over there, and it turns out there's this guy. I think we mentioned him before. You did. He owns a brewery. They brew all non-alcoholic beers.
Well, is
Craft-
that athletic one?
Athletic Brewing. There's another one
It's
too.
not
but
called Athletic. I forgot. They have one in Chicago and one in Milwaukee. I can't remember the name of it now. I'm sorry. Maybe Avenue or something like that.
Oh,
It could be.
So he brews micro beers like IPAs and lagers and stuff like that. only non-alcoholic. So he was doing a promoting his beer. So he had a big tub of his beers, and then he had all this food catering from Bona Beef. So he had sandwiches and beefs and sausages and all the trimmings, right? So I'm like, oh, cool. So I go over there, I grab a beef, and I grab one of his beers. And we talk a little bit. And I'm like, all right, man, I'll give it a shot. I'm like, thank you very much. So we walk over, sit down. My buddy Matt goes up there, grabs sausage, beef, doesn't take a beer, comes back without a beer. And then I'm like, dude, what are you doing? He's like, what? I go, you know the guy is not here to hand out beef sandwiches. He's here to promote his bear.
Right.
If you're not going to drink it, I get it. I'm going to try it. But at least patronize him and think that, you're going up there to try his beer.
Wait, take the beer.
And the guys next to us did the same thing. They just walked back with beef sandwiches. I'm like, you guys aren't getting the fucking beers? I'm like, the guy.
Okay, so how did it taste?
It was okay. It was good. It actually was really good. It tasted like a beer.
Tastes like beer?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we got a buddy of ours, Joe, Crazy Joe. He's a big non-alcoholic beer guy.
You couldn't tell the difference.
See, I was wondering about that.
No, like Heineken Zero tastes just like Heineken. It's a little bit more watery. But my brother doesn't drink either. He drinks all the non-alcoholic stuff. And he's got like an Oktoberfest that tastes pretty good. I mean, there's a slight difference. A little bit watery. That's it.
I guess, you know what? I guess now that I think about it, I mean, would I really care? I like drinking. I like having a beer, but if I didn't get hammered, wouldn't that probably be a plus, wouldn't it? I mean,
I think that's the whole point. Yeah.
I mean, well, no, I mean, I don't necessarily need to get hammered. I mean, I don't need the alcohol part of it. I just like drinking beer. I don't drink soda.
So
I don't drink milk.
One of his beer was actually 0.5%. It said on there 0.5%, but he said it's less than that. But I have to say 0.5%.
Yeah, that makes sense. I think all of them have to.
Because like Heineken Zero says 0.0, and some of the non-alcoholic beers say 0.0. There are absolutely no alcohol.
What's the least alcoholic beer in the market? Like 3.2%, like a light Miller Lite.
I think a Miller Lite. Those are about 3%.
I think so too.
Okay.
No, they're over that.
Are they really?
Yeah, Miller Lite's like 4%, over 4%.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought the imports
What
were
about
over 4 or 5%.
like Michelob Ultra?
Michelob Ultra is a little bit less. That might be below 4%. Yeah, like the Modelo Oro and the Corona,
I've never had one.
The Corona Premier, those are 4%.
Oh yeah, I've had Corona Light. I've never had Corona.
Kelly had a
Modelo
couple
Oro.
last night, and she loves them. She likes them. She likes them. The Corona Premiums too. They taste just like the regular.
Yeah,
beers.
you add a lime in there, it tastes the same.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't like the beers with like 10% or 8% alcohol, because then you have a couple of them, and you're already it's already more than I want.
You can't. Some of those are so I had 8.5% on Thursday night or Friday night, and I could only have 2.
It's unnecessary. I don't understand why you would load a beer with that. I mean, if you're going to do that, just have hard alcohol, have spirits, right?
Yeah.
That's just me. That's me. All right. Before we get to the start of the show, I have to do this. P. Diddy's mom came out yesterday, and good news, she said he is not guilty of all the heinous allegations.
Oh,
So done.
Oh, well,
right.
and by the way, too, he's having another good week. I guess he's been implicated in the murder of Tupac Shakur.
I heard
somehow.
that.
Yeah. And Jimmy Hoffa and John F. Kennedy.
No, wait,
He's always
No,
been,
I really did hear that.
Yeah.
Tupac
He's
one.
been
he's
somehow.
always been indicated. He's always been.
He's been implicated.
Really? I don't know.
Really?
I really
Yeah.
don't know how. I know how Biggie Smalls died and all that stuff. I don't know anything about Tupac.
Well,
at
maybe
all.
he's like behind, whatever. Behind, and then to make it worse, I guess like whoever's high-profile party goers are, obviously they have stuff on video. So eventually they're going to start releasing names of some people who are somewhat important in the scheme of things, according to some other people. So that's going to be the other. So we're going to see who the little.
But it
naughty
doesn't
little,
matter.
We're going to see who the naughty little boys were at P. Diddy's parties.
Yeah, I heard like
his mom said
Jay-Z and Beyonce.
His mom said not guilty.
Yeah.
Not guilty.
Right. Well, if his mom
Okay.
said it,
But
Oh.
and she did say this though. She did rein it in a little bit. She said her son is not perfect, and he might not have been completely truthful about everything. But he has done some good things in the past, and
So did Adolf Hitler.
Some good things.
Adolf Hitler did something good too.
So did Adolf Hitler.
What's your point?
So did Adolf.
Joseph
All right.
Stalin.
I owe you. I owe you $5.
I told
Yeah.
you to say Hitler today.
Joseph Stalin would pick up little old ladies on the street and drive them home right before he murdered 25 million of his own people. But he did good things too. So just
You're
if we're-
being sarcastic, so nobody can pick that up.
Yeah.
What do you mean he did good things too? It doesn't matter.
But P. Diddy did good things. So that's
Yeah.
I'm making an
I'm just
analogy.
saying
That's all.
P. Diddy is
But his
not
mom
on the same level.
His mom said
He's going to get punished like them though.
No, he's not.
His
We're
mom
not
said
gonna
that
go to war.
sometimes a truth and a lie can become so intertwined that you don't know which is which.
So that
don't
doesn't
know.
sound like he's telling the truth then.
I have no idea.
Wait,
Yeah.
Isn't that a test for like a 3-year-old though? Like 3-year-olds can't distinguish between fantasy and reality, so you have to give him a little test as a psychologist. So is P. Diddy like basically has the mental acumen of a 3-year-old? He can't distinguish between reality and
I think
and
that's
fantasy.
his mom. I think his mom cannot. Yeah, because I think we all know that at a certain level, he's done a lot of bad things, and he's probably going to get in trouble for it. She thinks that her son may not fit into what society says is a good person.
You know what?
These are all her quotes.
He should have kept those parties in Belize. The second he brought these parties to Miami,
Yeah,
if he would have just had them all in Belize, they all had the money to go there.
no videos,
Well, they could have videoed them in Belize.
and also, you know what? Don't rape people. Let's just not do that.
My other
Let's
question.
definitely draw the line at the raping.
No, but here's my other question: how many parties do you have? It seems like he's having a party like every other night. Like you have to invite. Doesn't it just take a lot of energy to invite like 200 people for like an all-night 3-day party, like constantly? Like, wouldn't you just want to break after a while? I'm like, get the hell out of my house! I want to be left alone. You know.
Ted, that's
You're
what
picturing a party in your house. That's the problem.
That's what Tuesdays are for. Tuesdays, Tuesdays are like you get in a hose, you get a hose, a bleach hose, right? You bleach hose everything down, right? And then you hire some people to clean, and then those people have to hope they don't become part of the rest of the party. Get out before the party starts. Don't take any drinks from Mr. Diddy. I brought my own water. I'm good. Thank you.
How much party time does this guy need? Is all I'm saying. You know, I mean, geez.
If you had
Can't you just
take a break?
Hold on. If you had unlimited funds,
Yeah, I'm thinking about that.
and
I
you
still
were,
wouldn't do that.
and you were recklessly stupid.
okay.
I mean, Hugh Hefner. Wasn't Hugh Hefner? I mean, I don't know. It didn't seem like, he was drugging people and all
but
that
Hugh
stuff,
Hefner's not in. You know, Hugh Hefner lived a pretty good life before he died of old age and natural causes. I don't remember
Right.
Hugh Hefner being locked up on charge. I mean, I'm not saying they didn't do
Oh,
crazy
he went to
shit.
bed before the grotto stuff started.
Yeah. At the Playboy, I'm not saying he didn't do shit at the Playboy Mansion, but this is like the 60s and 70s, and so whatever he was doing,
I don't know.
I'm not saying there wasn't crazy stuff going on there, but
So, I met my father-in-law's a good friend of his. We went jeeping together in Arizona. He was an airline pilot back in the 60s and 70s. And when he used to fly into O'Hare, they used to get off at the airport, and there would be a limousine to pick him and the flight attendants up and take him to the Playboy Mansion in downtown. And he used to spend overnights at the Playboy Mansion.
obviously you're not going to be there for an hour and leave. Would you ever go to Playboy Mansion and say, "Hey, I've been here 45 minutes. Hey, I got to get out of here. I'll see you guys later."
No, of course not. And I'm sure at P. Diddy's parties, you can't leave.
You can't leave,
Right? It's like Goodfellas.
No, it's like the Hotel California. You can check in, but you can
never leave.
Yeah, no, it's like Goodfellas. You walk in, you hear, now you can't leave. It's like, oh, no.
That wasn't Goodfellas.
Which
That was
one?
a Bronx Tale.
Bronx Tale.
Bronx Tale?
Yeah, same concept. Same concept.
Yeah, they're the exact same movie. Yeah. Well, not according to Mr.
Well,
Movies.
they're all the same. They're all the same movie, right? There's all the same gang. Same guy plays the same gangster.
Right.
You gotta have Joe Pesci,
Right.
Ray Liotta.
Right, you got to have a 4'9" Joe Pesci, who everyone is somehow for some insane reason scared of.
Yeah. And obviously he's the only one in town with a gun, right? No one else has a gun. They're completely defenseless. They couldn't, he does horrible things to people. You could set him off, but there's nobody that can sneak up on him and shoot him in the back of the head at any time, right? It's impossible. It's impossible.
That's
Okay.
exactly what.
Gotcha.
Isn't exactly what?
He's like some superhero or super villain.
In one, he got shot, and in another one, he got dumped into a hole. Right?
Cornfield.
Well, he was playing characters in both those, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he played the Spilotro brother. He played Tony Spilotro.
Yeah,
so he got
Casino. That was the
murdered
movie Casino.
Yeah, he got murdered
based on
in
a true
cornfield.
story. Yeah, Based on-
In Indiana.
I don't know any of that. I don't know
that
the
was
real
true.
story
That was
of
true
any
story.
of it.
Yeah, it's a true story.
I just assume it all happened, right?
Yeah.
Goodfellas is a true story too.
Is it really?
It's a little embellishment, but yeah.
Yeah, no. I mean, Goodfellas is Henry Hill.
Yeah.
He's still. Well, he just died, I think.
He was in the witness protection program for like the last 30 years or whatever.
Yeah, but he was still doing interviews and stuff.
Yeah.
I guess we didn't know any of this stuff.
But he came out. He wasn't in. He came out. He was like living a normal life.
Yeah.
And so nobody. I mean, is that revenge stuff does it just end after a while?
I don't know.
Forget about it. Yeah. All right. This is the Real Three Idiots podcast, and happy National Inner Beauty Day.
Okay.
Inner
Beauty Day. And this is what they said: we all have inner beauty, except the truly ugly people.
Oh.
So yeah.
Is that the model? That's
yeah.
what they say.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Everyone has everyone has inner beauty, unless you have no inner beauty at all. You're just
Then you don't.
ugly.
So it's like we're all God's
Yeah.
children except
Except for those who aren't.
that guy, except for that guy over there. Yeah. We're all God's children.
except for the bad people. Yeah. Even Wait, he just said he believes in God. No, he doesn't. He lied. I believe in God. He can't believe in God. He did something bad. All right. We got to do Teddy's tips. Mark, do you have a kick-ass poem?
I don't know. I got one. I have one, yeah.
Okay. Is it? Wait.
It's going to be hard to beat last week. I don't know.
Last week was really good.
Last week was good, yeah.
Last week was really
This one I
good. You
just
kind of
made
had a
up in
little
the car.
music and poetry in
Yeah.
there. It was pretty intense. Okay.
Thank you.
Do your thing.
Right now?
I mean,
No,
Yeah.
I started. That was part of it.
Oh.
I just fucking
sorry.
ruined it.
Sorry. Oh, sorry. Oh, okay. Now go now.
Yeah. Time slips, Ted tips. Say please and cheese and picture. Ted in deep thought, speaking as if he was never taught. Let's all relax and relate as Ted begins to state another awkward tip. So don't fret or bet. Just free your mind because Ted's tips is one of a kind. One of a kind, Ted.
Whoa.
I said one of a kind. Stop writing.
Whoa.
Is that the
I was
end?
drunk.
He didn't even listen.
I was drunk.
He wasn't even listening.
I heard.
Hold on. He never listens.
I know.
So I think last week he said to me, he goes, oh, we should do this. I remember what it was. We should do this on the show. And I was like, and I'm looking at him like, you're fucking with me, right? We literally did that like 2 weeks ago.
He told me my poems give him gas. That's how much sense
Oh no!
he
I thought
makes.
that was wait. Will Smith, speaking of gas, Will Smith. You've heard this story. So Will Smith supposedly has such bad gas that they had to evacuate the set of I think Men in Black for 3 hours at one point to clear out the air. Here's my question: this is a multi-billion-dollar production. You know, with a multi-million-dollar actor, you can't hire a couple of Best Boys or Page Grips to have like these big industrial-sized fans to just to air the place out in less than 3 hours. Like you're completely you're being held hostage by Will Smith's farts.
Hold on.
Why is that a thing?
That
hold
does
on.
not seem. That can't
The
be true.
funniest part
They
of
said
this
that.
is
Yeah.
funniest part of
The
this
director
is
said that.
the director of Men in Black,
Yeah.
the original Men
He's
in
the
Black.
one that talked about
he
it.
got on Kelly Ripa's podcast, which I can only imagine is got to be the worst possible fucking thing that you could ever listen to. Okay, and he told the story that that he farted. It was so bad, but he followed it up with this. This is what he said. He goes, the director said he's a lovely guy. Will Smith is a lovely guy. He goes, and some people fart and some people don't.
Yeah, no. Some people fart. Yeah.
Some people fart.
Wow.
But think about. I mean, this guy. How old is Men in Black? Is that 20 years?
Oh,
It's got to be older.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tommy Lee Jones. Yeah, that's old.
Yeah, and he told the story. He said that Tommy Lee Jones they were in a car and they were like in an upside down thing and it was sealed, I guess. And Tommy Lee Jones was very polite. He's like, hey,
he didn't mind.
yeah. He's like, it's okay. It's okay.
I
You know
enjoy
what?"
farts. He said.
He goes, nothing. He goes.
It's because he's all coked up. He doesn't know
Why
any
didn't the
better.
director just embellish and just say that? It offended everybody but Tommy Lee Jones. He loves farts. Tommy Lee Jones is a
He's
love
got,
fart.
he's got a fart fetish.
That's why he came back to do the other movies with them.
Doesn't Will Smith just eat something different before he's shooting? Like that's just.
Oh my God! Wait, didn't he do Tommy Lee Jones did Men in Black too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
That's
he didn't.
the movie they're talking about, I think.
No, I think
thought.
it was original.
Oh,
I think
okay.
it was the original.
What's
Men
like
in
the
Black.
most gaseous food? What's the type of food you could feed somebody that induces farts, like corned beef and cabbage, or what? What's
Cabbage is
yeah.
pretty
Brussels
far.
sprouts.
Yeah. So just don't feed him that stuff. I don't know what his
That's
diet
what I'm
was.
saying.
Can't you just do the scene on an empty
Take
stomach
some
and eat
gas
afterwards?
X or something.
Yeah. Seems like a really solvable thing.
So do you honestly believe that happened?
I don't.
Yeah, and if it did, I'm sure they grossly
mean-
exaggerated. I mean, think about how long 3 hours is. Okay, so somebody farts, and you have to wait. You have to evacuate everybody because it's going to take 3 hours
That's just.
for the smell to go away.
What if the director is such an aloof that it coincided with like a big lunch break?
Right.
And everyone's like, oh, we got to leave. We're not coming back until the fart smell's gone. And he was like, oh, well, okay. Well, I guess the fart cleared it off for like 3 hours. No one's coming back.
You couldn't get an industrial sized fan to help get the fart out, right? We're completely helpless. You just have to let the fart sit there,
Yeah, just completely
percolating
helpless.
in the air.
Right.
Somebody
We had to just
somebody
look
that
at
was
it.
there on the set's going, this guy's an idiot.
We had to look
We were
at
just kidding. We're not leaving because of the fart. We're leaving because we got a 3 hour break.
I just, I always think about this. Like, when you do something 20 years after, like, I just keep reading all this stupid shit about Michael Jordan and who's Isaiah Thomas and all this stuff. Man, it's just let it go, man. Let it go. Nobody
Yeah.
gives a shit anymore.
Well, everyone's a
Right.
history revisionist now.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Every story that we lived through, like I lived through those decades. Like I watched that with my family, and
The truth about
I
Scottie
said,
Pippen.
I listened. I saw this live. I know what happened. I don't need somebody else to tell me what happened or their version of what happened. I have my own. I saw it live. I watched it. We heard the stories the next day, right? And now 20 years later, they're regurgitating them, and somehow they have different meaning, and they're deeper and they're darker, and it's like no, it's the same as it ever was.
It's called a slow news cycle.
Well, I remember Jim Belushi and Dan Aykroyd getting on I think it was Saturday Night Live, one of the anniversary things, and they were talking because I think John Belushi had just died.
Yeah,
right.
It was like 32 or 33.
I remember Dan Aykroyd said, "Those who were there know. Those who weren't never will." And that's it. That's it. That's where he left it at. Yeah. He goes. We, the people who need to know what happened or who were part of what happened, no. Everybody else, fuck them.
Right.
It's just so unimportant what everyone else thinks because they weren't part of that existence, right? I mean, no matter how good, bad, or indifferent Will Smith is in real life or Michael Jordan is, who gives a shit?
Yeah, nobody can tell me, like when I was 14 or 13 years old, 7th, 8th grade, when the Bulls were losing to the Detroit Pistons, and I say this over and over again. I tell my boys this. When Rodman came to the Bulls, I wasn't a big Dennis Rodman fan. When I was 13 years old, there was two people in this world I wanted dead. Dennis Rodman and Bill Laimbeer. I wanted them dead. I mean, I was insanely.
I think we all wanted them dead.
Yeah, and now all of a sudden, what? I'm supposed to be a Dennis Rodman fan because he's on playing. So I mean, I cheered on the Bulls, and it's the second he lost, it was over. But I didn't. I mean, yes, hustle was great and everything, but I remember those days when he stepped on Pippen, when he dragged Jordan.
Wait a minute. You didn't like him when he was on the Bulls?
No, I'm not saying that. I didn't like him because he's Robin, but I did like his play on the Bulls. I mean, yeah, we won. Yeah, he was great. He was great. He's one of the greatest basketball players of all time. Pound for pound, he's unbelievable.
Yeah, he's pretty amazing.
Honest to God, I give him all the props in the world, but I still didn't forget.
Thank God, because we have a surprise guest, Dennis. No,
that's fine.
I did try to get Dennis Rodman, and his guy asked how much I was paying.
Oh, I used to run into him.
It starts at $50,000.
Oh, gosh.
Like, are you out of your fucking mind?
We used to run into him like twice a week at these these bars we used to go to.
Women's lingerie store?
No, Crowbar. He was in there like 3 days a week. It was crazy.
Yeah, he used to go there.
And he ruined it for everybody when he walked in because it was like this whole shit show. Everyone was there just to see Dennis Rodman. And we used to hang out there. It's a long story, but anyway.
Okay, so we're not hating on Dennis Rodman.
Sure.
Okay. I got to do Ted's sponsor. Ted's Tips is sponsored by the folks at The Perfect Company. Perfect hat, perfect shoes, and now they are pleased to announce perfect socks. Perfect socks are perfect when you need your feet to be perfectly warm and perfectly dry. No other sock in the world is more perfect. Perfect socks should never be worn near rodents or buzzing insects. Perfect socks can cause flooding and earthquakes if worn on the wrong feet. Perfect socks will create a feeling of uneasiness in extremely tall or exceptionally loud people. Perfect socks can change your sexual orientation and skin pigment. In extreme cases, perfect socks will make you like your cousin too much. Never allow perfect socks to come in contact with fruits or vegetables. Perfect socks, the perfect holiday gift for someone you won't see again.
Sounds perfect.
It's perfect.
Yes.
I mean, that is perfect. All right, Teddy, are you ready for your tip?
Let's do it.
Okay. You seem like too ready. Yeah. Ted, we need some help. So now you're helping more than one person.
Wow.
Is this a French person?
Oui.
My wife and I listen to the show. She thinks your tips are great. And I love that it just stops right there because what he's...
I know, so I didn't say, I think your tips are great too.
Oh, we.
That's just
right.
one of us.
So he obviously thinks your tips are bullshit.
That's just one of us.
Okay. We have a dilemma. At the end of next month, we have 2 weddings on the same day. My best mate from university is getting married in Scotland, and the same weekend, my wife's cousin is getting married in Dublin. Both weddings are 3-day events, and both will be great fun. We can't figure out which to attend. We have to send in regrets and make some plans. We won't go separate, and we can't make both. My wife says you will know what to do. Peter and Gwen, Edinburgh, Scotland. And then it says, Mark, do you ever watch any films made outside of America? You might like some of the newer films coming out of Europe. So for a movie mention, you might want to do something foreign.
Interesting.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, Teddy, help Peter and Gwen.
Okay, hey guys. I actually always wanted to visit Scotland or Dublin, which I've never been to either. So I guess if I had a choice, I don't know which one I'd want to see first. Probably Dublin. That's a separate issue, though.
Pete,
so.
why don't you do this?
You wouldn't like Dublin.
Why don't you send your address?
Yeah.
And Teddy can come live with you. Or if you go away for 3 days, you have a dog or something, maybe Teddy can watch the dog. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to make this real simple, guys. Obviously, so basically it's your best friend versus your wife's cousin, wedding, 3-day destination, or obviously 3-day event, wedding the same weekend, can't do both. I would just, to make it as simple as possible, who's the what would your wife be happy with the most? Because you're the one who has to spend 24/7 with her. So I would just defer to her, just say, hey, what do you prefer? Because your best friend's still going to be your best friend. If he's your friend, it's a guy friend. He's going to be cool about it. But if you shun the relative's wedding, because then you got to go to see them maybe perhaps once in a while, and you got to see your wife every day. So just to keep the peace, someone's got to be collateral damage. I would just say what makes your wife happy. I'm guessing she's going to say the wife's cousin because they're family. You could obviously hook up with your best friend. Obviously not hook up, but just get there with your best friend some other time.
So don't have sex with your best friend.
Yeah, you could obviously.
You could
get him something from the wedding.
You know what, Peter? Why are we limiting this? Yeah. Why don't you do this? Why don't you do this? Go to the cousin's wedding, then maybe in a week or two after the wedding, you and your buddy go for like golf trip, have a little sex, do some fun stuff.
like Brokeback Mountain, yeah, something like that. Where he can't quit you, he can't quit you. So yeah, and here's the thing: the persons whose wedding you ultimately don't go to, maybe just get them a little bit better quality gift that you wouldn't have had you had gone to their wedding, just to kind of say, hey, sorry we couldn't make it. Obviously, it's their wedding day. They're not going to die if you're not there. They'll understand, I'm sure. It's not like you're going to be a no-show. So like I said, I would just defer to what makes the wife happiest, and you could always work around the rest.
That's kind of genius because
it's sensible.
Well, no, because
it is sensible.
No, and here's why. If you do that, right, and now, I mean, Gwen's going to listen to this, but she might just pick his friend's wedding because
I was thinking about that.
He gave her the choice.
Not no more. You just
right. I know. I just fucked this up,
yeah.
but maybe, I mean, that could be he throws a bone, she throws a bone back, then he bones his best friend.
Can we edit this out because you started saying that's genius? You referred to Ted. And Jack and I both said sensible. You said
there's
genius.
no editing allowed in this show, Mark.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
So the thing
we'll
that
stick with genius.
The caveat to it though is there has to be no regrets about it.
Well,
he can't turn
always,
back later
there's
and
always
say,
regrets.
you didn't let me go to this wedding. You know what I mean? It has to be,
Yeah.
we're all in on this decision.
Because he's going to hear about his best mate's wedding.
Yeah.
Right.
And he's going to be like, and they're all going to be like, you missed out, dude.
Yeah.
You missed this. You missed this.
But there'll be other future good times, right? There'll be other future good times.
could always-
Unless that's the highlight of their life, right? Is this
Like
wedding
what,
going to be the
future
highlight?
weddings?
No, I'm just saying, is this wedding going to be the highlight of their life?
Like his
where
friend's not
It's
going to
only
get
his
married
first
3 or 4
wedding.
times.
there's not going to be any
It's only
more
his
good
first
times.
wedding.
He might get divorced in a year from now. There might be a second wedding. Who knows?
You know what? I mean, in all
Then
honesty,
you can go to that one.
in all honesty, he could skip that, and then maybe in a couple of weeks, Peter and Gwen could go visit and hang out, right, for like a long weekend with his friend. Yeah, they could do something like that.
And dress up.
And yeah, they could do
play
like a
wedding.
fancy weekend. Yeah, you could do a fancy weekend. I mean, I've never done a fancy weekend, but I'm sure it'd
get
be
him
fun.
get him a high end appliance from Bed Bath and Beyond or whatever the Irish version is of that store
Or
out
some
there.
other defunct store.
Container store. Container store.
Some other store that went out of business.
right?
Yeah, I don't think Bed Bath and Beyond is a
Bath &
place.
Beyond.
It's an
Like
online.
Sears.
I think it's
Yeah.
online.
Yeah. Woolworth.
Sears is a good
Woolworth,
one. Venture.
Kmart.
That's Teddy. You know what? It's amazing to me because when we first started doing this, most of your tips were inane, almost ridiculous.
I mean, mostly it was killing people with poison and
Yeah.
Or no, there were
Mostly
there were
it is death.
solutions that resulted in
solutions.
death.
Yes.
Yeah, that resulted
There
in
are
death.
permanent solutions to temporary problems.
Final solution.
Wait a minute, wouldn't that be
Exactly.
awesome, Ted? I need a permanent solution. He's like, I got
I'm open to death
well,
and poisoning.
Well, there's a nitrogen suicide pod in Switzerland right now that you can go to for the sum of what 10, 15,000. They'll
You
put
have
you
to qualify,
They'll
though.
put
You have
you
to
to sleep.
qualify.
They'll
You have
put
to
you
qualify to kill yourself.
Yeah, it's it's
like medically.
yeah,
Yeah.
they'll kill you, but you have to be terminally ill and you have to agree to it. And there's like it's a whole.
So you
thing.
can't just get fucked up and like, man, we're doing
right.
this.
No, it's like
Like getting married in
process.
Vegas.
So would you be considered? So how much of a loser would you be? You even got turned down for suicide. I want to commit suicide. You're not good enough to commit suicide. You don't qualify to commit suicide.
Well, it's not,
Wouldn't that make you more depressed?
It's not
Suicide.
dying by suicide.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like a dying with dignity. It's called. I forgot what it's called.
It's
Yeah, it's like it's like
Assisted.
a Kevorkian.
It's
a
assisted.
little classier
it's
Kevorkian
assisted
thing.
death.
yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see the pod? It's a very comfy looking pod. It's like in a reclined position. Almost
No,
looks
it's
like you're in.
amazing,
It almost looks like you're in an IMAX theater. You're just kind of looking up.
You just go to sleep and you don't wake up.
Yeah.
But other people, you're in there, and other people have gross.
Well, I think they hosed it. They probably bleach wiped it before you get in there.
Is that the same company that does P Diddy's house? All right, we got a call for the pod, but I need 40 guys at P Diddy's house.
Yeah, they're gonna need a hazmat team for that one.
I haven't been following the P Diddy thing too much, but one thing really sparked my attention when I saw it, the headline. And you guys have heard it. Like there's video out there of him having sex with another guy.
Okay.
An A-lister. Somebody who's bigger than he is.
Like wiener-wise?
No.
Oh,
Celebrity-wise.
importance-wise.
Yeah.
No, a bigger
Hey,
celebrity
don't
than him.
laugh. I just
Okay.
A bigger celebrity than him.
Well, he's pretty big, so I mean, aren't they all kind of the same once
He's
you get to
not
that
big.
level? I mean,
Oh, what do you mean?
no, I mean not like physically
Oh,
big. I mean just name recognition. I'm not saying he's like
we're not doing wiener talk, so forget it. We're talking
No, I
about
thought he was a
importance.
statue. He's only like 5
he's
foot
not
8.
the Jolly Green Giant. I'm not suggesting that. I'm just saying that. I'm saying there's a person out there with the same name recognition as P. Diddy.
Do you don't think there's another person more famous than him?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's
That's what they just said.
Famous
I'm
is like a
let's-
relative
okay,
term.
Let's not argue about
Yeah,
that.
it's famous.
I'm just saying there's somebody that they said is more famous than him.
Okay, so if you heard
Like
the person's
Justin
name,
Bieber's more famous than him.
yeah, but if we heard the person's name, we're like, holy cow!
Leonardo DiCaprio's more famous than him.
Are you saying there's a video of P. Diddy banging Leonardo
Okay,
DiCaprio? Because
here's-
I don't want to see it.
Here's what I'm saying. This news article showed a picture of Justin Bieber and him.
When he was 16.
And
I
Okay,
feel
okay,
bad
no,
for
that's
Justin
okay.
Bieber in this situation.
No, I'm not saying when he was 16. He was going to parties up until a couple of years ago. So I don't know how old either of them were, but they were at all these parties, and they're hinting at they're refusing to say which one they think it is because it's a libel lawsuit, right?
Sure.
But they're shopping his video around, and clearly it's them having sex. And
We couldn't
tell.
we
don't
couldn't
know
guess
who it
right
is.
now who we think
That's
it
what I'm
is?
asking you.
we don't
That's
want to
what I-
get
that's
we don't
what I'm
want to we
saying.
don't want to get in legal trouble. So let's not speculate because you know what? It's going to come out soon enough because people can't keep their mouth shut.
No, it
so
might
we'll
not come out.
We'll know by next week.
Is it?
Just let me finish. I'm asking you guys to guess who it is. They are not saying anything. They're just showing pictures of random, but they're saying it was a male, and he's a bigger like A-lister than P. Diddy, and it's clear what's happening and who it is, and there's no doubt about it. And the video's being shopped out there.
I don't know. What's the big deal? So what? So he's into dudes and chicks. Who cares?
Well, I'm not saying it's a big deal. I'm saying who do you think it was?
I would have to guess. I think I have a pretty solid.
I got a guess too.
All right.
I
I
do.
would say a pretty
Go,
solid
Matt.
guess. No, I'm going to go last.
Okay, Ted.
Jay-Z.
That's who I was going to say.
Because those two little knuckleheads, birds of a feather flock together.
I do not want to see P. Diddy having sex with Jay-Z. I don't think Jay-Z's that attractive. I just don't think he's that attractive.
Well, Beyonce,
No offense.
Beyonce likes him for some reason.
Yeah, I mean, excellent singer. I love his music. Absolutely love his music. But I just no. I think
That's a good guess, Ted. I was thinking for sure Justin Bieber.
really.
Yeah, because he had that whole like depression, mental meltdown like 5 years ago.
Yeah, he did.
And he was he was like going through some really bad shit. And maybe it was because he came to realize that somebody told him that we got a tape on you, and they tried selling it to him. I don't know, but they're trying to sell it like for millions of dollars back to the celebrity.
Can you sell somebody
Isn't that called
else's
blackmail?
No, I don't know.
If you're
the
not, if you
attorney's
don't-
like they're shopping.
Once you get
this.
the one phone call to the FBI, remember that attorney for Stormy Daniels tried to shake down Nike, for like $20 million for something, and then and literally within like 10 seconds, the FBI was on it. He just got disbarred. He's serving like 15 years.
I got a video. Say of two people who don't know that they were filmed.
Well, I think they know they were being filmed. There's like no.
Then what does he care? Then it's. I mean,
Well,
I guess if
he
you're
was drugged.
if you were
obviously they were on
drugged up and
drugs. They
whacked
don't
out, yeah.
realize what's
Who
going on.
do you think it was, Matt?
I thought it was Al Pacino.
Any given Sunday, any given Sunday, I made more mistakes than a middle-aged man could make, and this is one of them. I went to P. Diddy's party.
All right, who do you think, Jackie?
No, I said Jay-Z.
Oh, you did. Oh, both
Yeah,
of you agreed.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I had heard like that whole stuff with Jay-Z and Beyonce, coming out. That's the rumor is that's why she didn't get any like Grammy nods.
Yeah, I mean,
because
Or
P.
like the
Diddy had
MTV
sex with Jay-Z?
nods because like they're
weren't
involved
getting
in
along,
the
right? Yeah.
it's involved they're involved in that whole thing. That's the rumor.
Really?
Yeah.
Because she's fabulous.
Well, she came out with that new album and didn't get any like even nominations for the music awards.
the country album,
Is
whatever.
that what all that was? Oh, I didn't know it. I don't pay attention enough to it.
Hollywood and the music industry is so fucking petty and weird, right?
Yeah.
It's just crazy.
It is really weird. I mean, they all do. The funny thing is that none of them probably want anybody to know what they do when they're not, just being regular, like all the weird shit, and then they automatically like shit all over everybody. I mean, think how many people did the same thing Harvey Weinstein did, just on a much lower level. And then probably we'll never know about it. But they came out and was like, "Oh, Harvey Weinstein's the worst person ever."
Yeah.
And all the people at those parties are like, "I was never videotaped." So P. Diddy's the worst person ever.
Yeah.
Well, think about the minor celebrities who like we've never even heard of in Hollywood who are doing probably the exact. I mean, not on that scale, but like kind of the same thing. In fact, they just arrested some director. I want to say his name is like Eric Weinstein or something, and I guess he's been drugging women for like years, and he's kind of like
So it's just Weinstein.
No, I'm just like, no, he's like a lower level director, but he's not as famous as Harvey Weinstein. But he's a somebody. I'm just saying he's a somebody in Hollywood, a bit player. But yeah, I'm not saying everyone's doing it, but obviously they got this guy, and I guess he had a little modus operandi going. So.
I would guess everybody does.
Well, Matt had that going when we started the show.
What?
What?
Wait, how did I ruin this?
It used to be. Never mind. You had a casting couch at one point.
I did.
You got a couch right there.
But the only person who's been on the casting couch is Ted.
Alone.
Yeah, and I don't want him casted. I want him casted away. I want him to be a castaway. Yeah, when I saw that Tom Hanks movie and he's there with Wilson,
The soccer ball.
I bought Ted. I bought Ted a soccer ball.
Yeah, the volleyball. No,
You
it's a
wanted
volleyball.
You wanted Wilson.
Yeah, I bought Ted a soccer ball, and I'm like, I'll drive to golf. I got him a soccer ball. I drove there. He's like, "Once time's our tea time." And I just threw the ball and I drove away. Yeah, and somehow he made it back. So I don't understand any of this stuff.
Did we end a tip? How did it end?
We ended the tip. Okay. It tips over. Tips over. Yeah.
The wife's deciding.
Yeah, the wife's deciding. If Peter, it's fucking genius. I know it's genius.
Either she decides or just whatever makes the wife happy. Because she's a little passive aggressive. She might want to decide. She'll just say, "What would make you happier?"
We have to assume that she's a little passive.
What would make you? Gwen, what would make you happy?
If it makes you happy.
Cousin or friend, take your pick.
Yeah. All right. This is really wild. Sony Music just bought all of Pink Floyd's songs, likenesses, and their name. You ready for this? For $400 million.
Wow.
Is that crazy?
Is anything worth $400 million? I mean, like
there's not a fucking thing in the planet.
I've heard Pink Floyd. I mean, they're like okay.
I was like, do people even listen to Pink Floyd anymore?
That's exactly what I was thinking.
They're from like the 70s.
How are you gonna make money off
they're
of that?
from the 70s or something,
Yeah.
right? I mean, I'm guessing it's all royalties and residuals. But didn't somebody buy Michael Jackson's music collection for hundreds of millions of dollars?
Yeah, I think it was less actually.
I can't remember who did it.
Or half a.
Yeah.
So I don't. So I have.
Bruce Springsteen sold his.
So I have the highest. Here's some of the highest paid ones. Springsteen sold all of his likeness, name, everything. 500 million.
Yeah.
Kiss for 300 million.
Yeah.
Now this is kind of weird because I don't know how old Katy Perry is.
Oh yeah.
But she sold hers for 225 million already. So I don't know if it's everything she does
Moving
upcoming,
forward, right?
or if it's just everything in the past. But I mean,
is she better than Lady Gaga?
she's hot, way hotter.
But talent-wise, isn't Lady Gaga like probably more talented in terms of a singer?
More talented.
Yeah, more talented.
Definitely more
Katy
talented.
Perry's way hotter. Oh my god, dude!
I'm talking about
and
talent.
then here's the biggest one. See if you can guess the group that sold their everything. They sold it for $1.2 billion.
Rolling Stones or Beatles, right?
Rolling Stones and the Beatles. I believe Michael Jackson owned the Beatles stuff. Or a lot.
Oh, that's right. Oh, sorry.
Paul
Rolling
McCartney,
Stones still has
Yeah,
all their stuff.
I'm sorry. Michael
Paul McCartney
Jackson
bought it back.
Yeah.
I think.
Michael Jackson bought the Beatles stuff, I think.
Oh,
Yeah,
you too.
one of them,
You
yeah.
too.
Nope. Queen.
Oh yeah, that's right. Queen. Yeah.
Really?
$1.2 billion.
Well, somebody made some money.
Is that
and,
crazy?
And somebody thought that was worth $1.2 billion.
I mean, I get
Well,
it.
they don't think it's not like a knee-jerk reaction. I'll buy it for that much. They know how much they're going to make off of it.
But why would
There's
why
no
would
secret.
anybody? But here's what I don't understand: if somebody can sell it for $1.2 billion and they're like, I can make $4 billion, why would anybody sell it? Like, why would I sell my
Well,
stuff?
I mean, you're talking about 3 musicians for Queen, for example. Freddie Mercury's dead.
Right.
So they're all successful in their own rights doing other stuff. They were before they joined the band. And I don't know. I mean that's a lot of money.
Right? How do you make that? If
But they're going to be able to make $1.1 billion by doing nothing the rest of their lives. This other entity that purchased it is going to have to
Yeah. Well, here's a bad analogy.
make it work for money.
Yeah. So here's a
but
bad.
it's got to be worth at least double that.
Here's a
I don't know.
bad analogy is this. So when the city of Chicago sold the toll roads to a third party vendor
The
for
Skyway,
for Skyway for like $1.2 billion dollars, so they could fund their unfunded pension liabilities here. they took the money up front because they needed it, but now the private entity that bought the toll or the Skyway and can jack up the price over the course of 10 years, they probably are going to make about $5 billion.
Well, they've already made their money back. Yeah, they made their money back.
In fact, I think they might be suing the city because they're not getting paid whatever they're supposed to get paid.
There you go. That's good city revenge. Yeah. You owe us this. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Well, wait, no. The city's not giving the money. They're
Well, I think
keeping all the revenue.
No, what I heard was that the vendor, whoever they sold it to, might be suing the city for like missed payments or something. And what does Mayor Daley care? He's long gone, right? He's
Is he dead yet?
Yeah, I don't.
No?
No, what was his name? What was his name again? Daly, Richard Daly, Richard M. Daly,
Richard M.
Yeah.
Richard J.
J.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
was
M
his
was the
old man.
older one. Yeah.
Yeah. I actually read. So if you're ever interested, there's a book about the older Richard Daley, the mayor of Chicago.
Richard M. Daly.
Man, you wanna read something insane? Being the mayor of Chicago, I think it was in the 50s and 60s. I think.
Yeah.
50s, 60s, 70s. Holy shit!
Oh yeah.
Man, you
50s and 60s.
Yeah, you could do anything.
Yeah.
I mean, he literally was the king of 3 million people.
Wow.
Yeah, it was crazy. One last thing. Don't know if you know this, but the people in Pink Floyd, and Mark, you probably know this more. David Gilmour and Roger Waters.
Yeah, they haven't spoken in 30 years.
They fucking hate each other.
Yeah, that's
It's just artistic differences. It's a big deal.
In the end,
well,
do
Roger
all
Waters
bands.
Roger Waters was an original member. Guilford, I mean, he came in like a year later or whatever.
Do all bands though do they just end up hating each other?
These two guys hate each other. They literally were suing each other because Roger Waters was doing the whole Wall tour on his own, and David Gilmour's like, you can't do that, and he's like, fuck you, man. I wrote these songs, right? This was mine. You were part of it, yeah, but so I don't know. There's this big feud, so he couldn't play certain songs or this or that. I don't know. They do hate each other though.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just such a. It just seems like I know the Eagles hate each other. Chicago and Styx, the lead singer, none of them talk to each other. They just
The big thing with Oasis, I didn't know they were that popular,
do you
but
see
now
Jane's
they're back
Addiction?
together.
Yeah. So the lead singer from Jane's Addiction, when he basically bumped into the guitarist and tried to start a fight with him on stage during a performance.
So Jane's Addiction
Farewell,
got together for the first time in 15 years. They start their tour. Their first show, they have a fight on stage. It's over.
It wasn't their first show.
I thought it was their first show.
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm positive. It was not the first show. It had been building. It's been building.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Because he's been complaining that Perry Farrell's been complaining that the music on stage is too loud and it's drowning out his lyrics. So they've been feuding over that.
They've been feuding about how loud your guitars are too
they
loud.
Were saying,
So stupid.
Yeah, and they were saying we're jacking it up because you sound like shit. So there's this whole feud going on. And he's drinking 4 bottles of wine and
on stage.
No, just
like pregame
a day.
Wow, that's
allegedly they're saying like he's.
How hard would it be to sing song? I mean, what do you have? Jane's Addiction has to have 200 songs?
No, I think they only put out like 3 albums.
Okay, so
2 albums, and then he did.
They got 30 songs.
Porno for Pyros was his next band.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. But okay, so you got 30 songs. If you're all fucked up, how do you remember the words to 30 songs? If you're wasted,
that's what that was the complaint. He was mixing lyrics from different songs and all this other shit, and I don't know. It was weird.
All right, I just I think of that because I think about Oasis, right? Literally, yeah. I love those.
Well, those
guys.
two brothers hate each other.
Well, now they're back together.
Gavin and
they're touring again.
I'm going to see the Black Crowes in 2 weeks, and the Robinson brothers didn't speak for 20 years. Like Chris Robinson's brother, Rich, they each have like 4 or 5 kids, and Chris Robinson's kids were like found out that they have cousins like the exact same age as them. And he's like, and they're like, "You mean we have cousins?" And he's like, "Yeah, you do."
Wait a minute. He hates his brother so much that they didn't even know they had kids.
That he knew that he had kids,
right? But the kids never even met.
Well, now they're at that age where they're like, "Wait, we have cousins, like first cousins." Dude, they had no relationship for like
how could
the better
you be?
part of,
how could you be in a band?
I know, man. Hey, listen, the same thing with Fogerty, the Fogerty brothers. John Fogerty and his brother didn't speak for over 25 years. Wow. Had no relationship, and they were the closest of brothers. And then they made up on his deathbed when John Fogerty's brother died.
It's
it was
not worth
horrible.
it. It's not worth it.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah.
To think about. I mean, it's
wow.
Yeah.
I just try to think about like what's so awful. Like what do they really fight about? I mean, if it was just money and there was tons of it, I get it. People fight over money, but man, if it's just like my music is too, you're playing too loud.
I bet a lot of it is ego. I bet it is.
Oh, I think the Beatles broke up because of Yoko Ono.
No,
that was part of it.
I don't. You know what though?
That's
I
not
don't.
true.
I don't think it is. I think there was a lot of directions.
Yeah.
Like I think there's a lot of offers being made back and forth for people to do.
No, I watched the whole I watched the whole Let It Be thing, and it's. And I've read up on this. I read books on the Beatles thing. I know a lot about the Beatles. Yoko was definitely like a thing, but she came on, after they were already thinking about, because I mean, you're talking about a band that started in like 1963, and they were only a band for like 6 years. They broke up in 1969.
I know, isn't
they
it
put out
crazy?
5
It is.
albums, and they didn't tour. They only toured for 3 years. They didn't. They stopped touring in like 1965. They never toured again.
Now compare that to the Rolling Stones, who basically are almost touring to this day. It's pretty insane.
Listen, and I don't care what anybody says, but a 75-year-old man singing.
Yeah, Mick Jagger's current girlfriend's like 38 or 35.
Whoa,
They just showed her.
So he's a winner. You don't have to. You don't have to tell me this. The guy's a winner.
I saw them in like 1998, the Bridges of Babylon tour at Soldier Field, and I thought they were old as shit back then. And that was
You know why you thought that?
That was 25 years ago.
'Cause they are.
They were
They're
they were
crazy.
my age.
Yeah.
He was my age. I was talking about the other day, my buddy Matt. I'm like, I was at that concert in '98. He was 51. I'm 51 now. Mick Jagger, what do you say? He's 76.
He's like in his 70s.
He's
or,
in his 70s,
or
yeah.
upper 70s. How's Keith Richards still alive? That's all I want to know.
I don't think he's human.
They need to take his DNA, because that's probably going to cure cancer.
Well, he's probably impervious to everything.
COVID, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He's like patient zero. You gotta find out what he's got. So.
Patient zero.
He has to be. All right, a blast from the past. We haven't heard this name in a while. Jesse Smollett has a new movie coming out.
Oh, I thought he was canceled.
No. So he wrote it, directed it, produced it, starred in it.
He has to.
He has to. He has to.
He has no choice.
Yeah. And he's got a new movie coming out. And so he's doing a press junket. And he's got to be on
Yeah, like
there.
a promo tour.
Right.
Yeah.
And people are asking him questions, based on the conviction and everything. They're kind of throwing some softball questions at him.
I did hear this on a side note. I did read something about him the other day. It says he spent $3 million out of his own pocket defending this hoax that he's claiming, because obviously he's being accused, for people who don't have the background, he's obviously was accused of setting up a fake, attack that was racially motivated. That it turned out him and 2 Nigerian brothers were behind the whole thing, and I guess there was some homosexual aspect to it involved too. But I don't know, whatever.
No,
Was he sleeping? Oh, because
no,
he's gay.
there was a hate crime he claimed.
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying like behind the scenes, like the 2 brothers that he
was banging him? Like a
one
P.
of,
Diddy
maybe
thing?
maybe one of them.
There it is. It's Jesse Smollett. I changed my pick. Not Jay-Z. It's Jesse Smollett.
Oh yeah, he's an A-lister.
I mean, was he popular at one point?
No, it's on a TV show.
No, I don't know. I have no idea.
He was on Empire.
his actual case is being reviewed by the Illinois Supreme Court right now. But he did just like Ted said. He said he spent $3 million of his own money.
I believe him.
Okay,
Not.
and he says he's
Look at the
innocent.
word he says.
Well, he says he's innocent.
Ask his mom.
right?
Yeah.
And
Ask P. Diddy's mom.
And so he was doing the interview, and I thought, this is the greatest quote I've ever heard in my life when someone asks you if you're guilty. Okay? Because they said, with what everything happened, can you kind of explain it really quick? And this is his exact words. This is what he said to the interviewer. I'm a grown man, and something happened.
Aren't we all guilty?
Hold on. He is a grown man, and something happened. I can't tell exactly what did happen, but I can tell you what did not happen.
Now watch my movie.
You ready? That's what I have to sit on. No matter how much people are yelling in my face, you're a liar, you're a liar. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I don't want them to believe that. But if that's what they believe, that's on you. So he knows what happened. Okay?
He
And
should run
can
for
tell
office.
you.
him and God.
And he can tell you what didn't happen. He didn't exactly tell us what didn't happen.
No.
But he did say
He can, though.
He can.
So this whole rewriting of history is also happening with non-politicians now.
Revisionist.
So we all
history.
know what happened.
we all-
It all came out. It went to trial. We heard everyone's story. He's flip-flop 4 fucking times, and now he's back to where he's not even saying anything. We all know what happened. Yeah, we all know what happened.
Well, he's a grown man and something happened.
Something happened.
Something
Okay,
happened.
so that's what happened.
He's a grown man.
So now,
And
so now,
something happened.
so
I
what's
like how
I'm
he
not a
added that.
child.
What's the movie
I am not a
about?
child.
I'm not a child. And by the way, I was assaulted.
Is the movie about 2 Nigerian guys, brothers? I want to know what the movie's about.
It's like Coming to America, except it has a darker twist on it.
It is, I believe it is some sort of love story. It's called like Love Nation or Love Lost or I Love Subway. I have no idea what it's
I
called.
bet that's
not
not
called
going to
Love
do very
Lost.
well.
It's something I don't know what it is, but when I saw that, when he said, and again, something happened. I can't tell you exactly what did happen, but I know what didn't happen.
I could tell you how he could become a multimillionaire and make a movie on like a $200,000 budget and make like $50 million.
Just use the video from his
Make a comedy. Turn this whole thing into a fucking comedy starring him.
like the Tanya
Just
Harding
make
thing.
fun of it. Just go with it. Go with like 4 different type of endings. Like the whole day
Like
leading
Clue, like that movie
the
Clue.
whole day leading up to that frigid night at whatever it was 2 a.m. in Lincoln Park by DePaul University, and every like four different scenarios of what actually happened,
God, that would be funny.
but in a comic
Yes.
in a comic setting.
Dave Chappelle
Like
had a really good skit on him.
it ends, and then they rewind it.
Yeah, and they just start the day over again, and now
Yeah.
and then like they would be hilarious. But only he can do that because otherwise he'll sue.
Hopefully he's listening.
Wow! Each time,
get him on
each
here.
time it ends, it's like a Groundhog Day, and it just starts over again.
Right, starts over again.
And you're just like,
Different.
and you kind of fast forward it,
Here's
right?
what-
Because you've
yeah.
seen those kind
And
of things,
you
right?
don't-
They
you
get
don't-
to
you
that
don't-
part,
You don't say, "Here's what could have happened." You just roll with it, and then because he's a grown man,
and then each time it's a
He
little.
he is a grown man.
And then
a
in
grown
each-
ass man.
Grown
in each-
ass
in
man
each
right there.
section, something slightly different happens. You're like, something different. That was
Because it's related to what happened during the day, so
Right.
anything could. Because you're guessing like, oh, I know what's going to happen next because they just foreshadowed this. So there's like 5 different things that foreshadow throughout the day,
Wow.
and then each time something different happens.
See, this is why he's
And
good
a
at the movie mentions.
It should be a comedy though. It should definitely be like a comedy level to it.
That would be.
It could be a cartoon. Like Chris Rock's cartoon.
That could be the funniest goddamn thing I think I've ever seen
Yeah.
in my life. Holy shit!
So he's like basically he's the new Pete Rose, right? This is going to go on for the next 20 years. He's going to deny.
Oh, Pete Rose got in the Hall of Fame yesterday.
No,
We did not.
I predicted like the next day.
So did I.
He's going to get in.
That's what I said.
no,
I didn't realize how, because I said, I agreed with Mark that the day after he died, they'd announce he's in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
But then you think, then when it happened, I'm like, ooh, that'd be really cruel.
They're
Like,
going to
that would be
do
the
it.
cr-
You
but-
know he's getting in now.
Well, no,
'Cause
they
he's not around to fuck it up.
well, they said that it's not a lifetime ban; it's a permanent ban. So that's what they said. They said,
Oh.
listen. He goes. Oh, now that he's passed away, are you going to let him in? He goes. I didn't say it was a lifetime ban. He goes. MLB gave him a permanent ban. But I think you let it. You let
they
it
can
die down.
they can rescind that. Yeah,
Well,
they're not going to do
they-
it the next day. They'll probably
Yeah.
the optics because they would look like hypocrites if they put them in the next day. They'll probably wait like 6 months a year.
Right.
Yeah. Maybe on the anniversary of when the Reds won the Big Red Machine won the World Series, and oh by the way, Pete Rose, upon further review,
Yeah.
let's put him in the Hall of Fame.
He was the hit king and the world's biggest jagoff, and Mark murdered him by talking about it. Yeah.
Well,
next.
Mark's a grown man. So
I'm a grown ass man,
I
man.
know. I know what happened.
I know what
I know what happened. And I know what didn't happen. And you know what didn't happen? Mark did kill Pete Rose. He did. All right. Before we get to Mark's movie mention, I want to mention this. We all know Timothy Chalamet.
yes.
Ted, any idea who that is?
I heard the name, but just you remind me.
Dune.
Dune. That's right.
Dune. He was in Willy Wonka.
He's in a better movie,
What's better?
The King.
The King?
Yeah, it's like 3 hours long, so you won't like it.
No.
I got 4 days.
Phenomenal film, and I'm telling you right now, I'm not going to mention it because I like the movie too much. Just the King.
Okay.
It's got to be
It-
recent because he's young.
No, it's at least 5 years.
Did
old.
as a fetus.
Oh, we watched First Man.
Oh, you did? Did you like it?
Yeah, we did.
Isn't he great in that
Yeah,
movie?
it was great.
Ryan Gosling.
Yeah, it was
It's
really good.
amazing. And his wife that plays Armstrong's wife.
Yeah.
she's awesome, right?
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah, that's a good movie.
Really enjoyed
Damn it, I'm going to watch that. Okay. Let's see. He just wrapped up a movie and I'm predicting it's going to be next summer's blockbuster. Are you ready? And Mark, you will watch this. There's no doubt in my mind. It's set in the 1950s and is all about Marty Reisman, who's basically the king of ping pong. Let that sink in. I
I
just
thought
said
it was
ping
Forrest.
pong.
I thought Forrest Gump was a
I think
king
I
of
heard of
ping
that. I think I heard of that guy, Marty Reisman. Yeah.
King of ping pong. He's literally
Why does he have
a
that
ping
label?
pong legend.
Why?
Because he's a fucking legend, man. What?
Because he was good at the game, or
I don't know. Who gives a shit? It's ping pong.
I would
this
assume
is gonna be
so.
the worst movie.
do you think it's going to be the worst movie?
What? How could you watch a movie set in the 1950s about a fucking ping pongist?
A ping pongist.
I might.
They're athletes, Matt.
I like Timothy
It's a sport.
Chalamet.
I like Timothy Chalamet also, but he's playing a ping pongist.
Well,
Ping
Ping
pong.
pong.
there must
Ping
be
ponger?
some good
Well, just-
story
Just-
to
just-
it.
ping pong
Just send him to
Ping
just send him to
pong
China or
is-
Taiwan, and he'll get his ass kicked
a
either way. Right?
pianist.
He would make it out of round 1, so it wouldn't matter.
I don't know how it
Who's
works.
going to win?
I don't know. We'll have to see what the reviews look like.
Okay.
Sometimes
Is it going to go straight to video?
No,
Maybe is
I-
it going to go out to get? Is it going to be released in a movie theater?
Listen, this kid has made some really good choices for films, right?
Yes.
He's
Yeah.
not
He's
taking
very
on,
talented.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
He's not in like a movie every 6 months like some of these actors, right?
Right.
They're turning out a movie every year. You see an A-lister. He's becoming one of these guys. Like, I don't know.
Oh, by the way, on a side note, Daniel Day-Lewis, who seems to win an Academy Award or Oscar every time he plays a role, he was Lincoln. He was in
One of the most amazing movies I've ever seen.
And I guess he's actually unretiring after 7 years.
unretiring. He just didn't want to do anything.
Yeah, he's just lazy. And then I guess
just lazy.
I guess his kid, whatever movie he's going to be in, his kid is directing him.
He wrote it with his son. Ted, you got more side notes right now. I'm keeping track of your side notes. That was number 4.
By the way, Daniel Day-Lewis, lazy.
Lazy.
Lazy piece of shit.
There will be
I think-
there will
You
be
know
blood.
what? I'm going to tell you right
There
now
will
what
be
I
blood.
think.
That is one of my.
Jack,
is that the one?
There will be blood. Yeah, that was a good movie.
He's on the plains. He's going to steal the oil because there's oil reserves under the house, on the land.
What's the one where he's with the Indians and he's
The gangs of New
Last
York.
Last Mohicans.
Last Mohicans.
Oh, I don't remember that one.
Man.
He's won 3 Oscars. He won
I could
for Lincoln,
honestly watch that movie.
My Left Foot, and what's the other one he won for?
Oh man, that is.
He was
great.
nominated like 5 or 6 times. He won 3.
Yeah. He's like a method actor, so once he gets into character, he doesn't break character, and
That's
it's
what I
kind of
heard, too.
annoying. So
Yeah.
I guess that Jared Leto, who played who did a bad interpretation of the Joker, he's the same way. Like he'll just sit, like if he's in
I
a
thought he was
wheelchair.
really good as a Joker.
Well, I heard I heard the movie Joker 2 just came out, and I heard that's like
that's
a
not
dud.
Jared Leto.
No, but it's like a dud. Oh no, it's Joaquin Phoenix. Because there's Joker,
Yeah.
which honestly I didn't see the whole movie, but
Look at the
I
disdain you
wasn't
have
really
for people who
no.
oh, he's a method
no,
actor.
No, but I'm saying like everyone,
Piece of shit.
everyone shit all over themselves,
I know, look
like
at you,
acting
so-
like Joaquin Phoenix did like the greatest thing ever. I saw like clips of that movie. I didn't think he was impressive at all.
But you
Yeah.
didn't
The
see the
Joker?
whole movie.
Yeah, I grew up and I also someone who's way crazier than that. I said, let me introduce you to the heavyweight fucking champ, fucking batshit crazy. You're a fucking amateur.
I thought the first Joker was a pretty good movie.
I liked it. We're going to go see The Joker 2 tomorrow.
I
You ever
have
been
not
to
seen it.
You ever been to Grand Central Station in the 1970s with the homeless people living in the bathrooms?
No.
Oh yeah.
Have you, Ted?
Let me tell you
Ted,
something.
have you
Let me
been-
tell you something. The Joker,
Ted, in the 1970s, you were what? 5?
early 80s,
You just said-
late 70s, early 80s.
I don't understand. Did you frequent the toilets at Grand Central Station
I
as
had
a child?
I had to use the bathroom, and unfortunately, it was like being in a insane asylum.
That doesn't
Okay.
sound like a Joker
I-
laugh right there. Did you?
Yeah.
Did you not hear that? Holy shit!
Joaquin Phoenix in that movie overrated, in my opinion. So, but hey, whatever. People love that
But
shit.
you
In a
didn't
few minutes,
see
you saw
it.
it. But he
No,
saw.
I
enough
saw.
of
I
it.
saw enough of it. I saw enough. You know what? I saw enough to make an informed decision.
And you're a grown ass man.
Yeah.
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 Yep.
I know what did happen, and I can tell you what didn't happen. Ted didn't see that movie. I can tell you that.
I can tell you what did happen. I got bored. I got bored shitless and fell asleep. So
Ted, you were super drunk. Let's be honest.
Yeah. And that.
If you haven't seen, we're talking about the other actor, Timothy.
Chalamet.
If you haven't seen The King,
Yeah. I just texted myself. I'll do
dude,
that.
it's. I knew nothing about this movie. I think it's like at least 5 years old.
Okay.
Because he was, but we didn't know anything about this movie. It was during COVID we watched it, so it was 4 years ago.
Yeah.
So I know it was older than that. When Kelly and I watched this movie, we were like, "Holy shit!" It's like, it's very surprisingly good. It's a sleeper, man.
Wait, can I ask you a
But
question?
it is. Honestly, it is almost 3 hours long. I think.
That's
Just watch it like in episodes.
That's like Dances with Wolves or Waterworld long. That's long. That's a long movie.
You know what?
It wasn't.
It's
It
a lot of
wasn't
it's a lot of attention span there.
I know people badmouth Dances with Wolves, but
That's
one of my
one of my-
favorite
I
movies.
love
No,
that
I know. I love
Yeah,
the
it was a
movie.
great movie.
No, I'm just quoting it in terms
Waterworld
of
was
just
one
the
of the
length.
worst movies I've ever seen. In
And
my
actually, the biggest duds.
Was that Kevin Costner?
It was Kevin
Yeah.
Costner
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
But I saw both.
It was like
those
Mad
movies.
Max
Well,
and-
I
and
saw
water.
I saw Dance with Wolves in the theater, and there was an intermission. And Titanic. When I saw Titanic in the theater, there was an intermission
Sure.
for Titanic. I saw it at Randhurst Mall.
Well,
there
actually,
was an intermission.
Actually,
I could see that.
Your average Indian movie, which are very well made, by the way,
Love 'em.
there's always an intermission. There's like about a 10-minute intermission, so you get up and you come, and yeah, so that's actually pretty common. It's like standard operating procedure
Like
with
what?
those with those.
Like
they're-
Native Americans?
No, no,
the
like India,
Long range, Lone
Like
Ranger.
actually from
By-
India.
by the way,
India, like
He's saying-
Bollywood-ish.
Again,
movies.
we know Bollywood is
That
a
you're
racist
not
term.
supposed to say
It's
Bollywood.
Okay,
actually a
well-
racist term.
Right.
No, it can't be.
It is.
Can you
we
say
talked
it if,
about this.
Can you say it if you're Indian? Because
I
I've
don't
had
know.
2 Indian customers tell me use that phrase.
I think it becomes. I think it's such a standard term that you don't get the
The connotation.
The connotation
What is the
to it.
connotation to it? Though?
I don't know.
I don't get either.
I told you. I looked this up. I was talking to
because
Bali.
they're talking about Bali, right? Bali, and they're saying Bollywood instead of.
I think it's the concept that it's Indian Hollywood, and that's kind of the racist concept. Because I was trying to get there's 2 female actresses that are like the biggest actresses of all time in India right now. They're just like they make more money.
Oh, maybe
like,
I mentioned one of those movies.
like the stuff that
We have a big- we
people
have a
make
big
here
following in
is
India.
ridiculous compared to what they make. And I was trying to get one or both of them on the show, and it just wasn't ever going to happen.
What's the big the big
But-
Indian
but it
actor's
was
name?
interesting because I said something and I got a response that what I had said in Bollywood was not. It's not what things.
Not-
That's the way
yeah.
things are said.
Who's the big guy in India? He's older now, so he's probably going to
Shahrukh
retire.
Khan, I believe.
Khan, yeah, Khan. That guy's like the number one. He's kind of like
It's unbelievable.
He's like
He's-
the Brad Pitt, George Clooney, all rolled into one. He's like in
It's
everything.
crazy.
Yeah,
I tell you right now, those movies are fucking great. If
yeah, they're
if
great
you get
movies.
a chance,
And the dancing and singing part
Yeah.
too. You don't expect
the
that.
dancing and the singing. There's 2 people that literally are trying to murder each other. They will stop. They will stop. Like at some point in the movie, because there's 3 or 4 giant. They will stop trying to kill each other, and they will dance together.
with
And
the
it just
whole
goes on
with the
for like
whole with the
15
whole
minutes.
with the whole village.
The whole village. Everyone. There's hundreds of people
Perfectly
dancing.
perfectly
and the 2
coordinated.
people are like dance fighting, and they're doing, and
like
it's
a
amazing.
like a West Side Story.
Yes, it's amazing.
Everything's a West Side Story there.
But it's just so awesome. It
I've
really
seen
is.
a few of them.
They're just
Yeah.
amazing. They really are literally amazing.
And then have some biryani during your break, which is the spicy chicken or and rice. Ooh, that's good stuff with a little yogurt sauce. Ooh.
Oh my god, I don't know what to do right now. Sometimes when Ted talks, I don't know whether I want to run away or make him run away. I just honestly don't know. Okay, it's time for Mark's Movie Mentions. Mark's Movie Mentions are brought to you by Simon's Spatulas, the best spatulas in the world. If you need a spatula, you have to go to simonspatulas.com.
He's online now, huh?
Yes.
He closed that story at Park Ridge.
You're talking about the greatest spatulas. I mean,
I've been in the store many times. I didn't know it even closed.
fucking amazing. Absolutely. I mean, I tell you right now, I had a blue spatula. It was amazing. And the black one that was just like it, but it was black instead of blue. Oh my god.
Do you buy the one with holes in it so you can for spanking purposes?
So you can whistle through the air?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, love it. All right, what do you got for us?
So the movie I want to mention today is from 2016.
I'm out.
It's called Captain Fantastic, and it's starring Viggo Mortensen.
Wait. Is this a superhero movie?
No,
Oh, fuck you then. Okay. I mean,
but
go
it is 2 hours long, so you're not going to see it. It's a comedy drama, is what I can understand. I haven't seen. I think it's a comedy drama, but it's also co-starring Catherine Hahn, Frank Langella, who you'd recognize him if you've seen him. And
He played Dracula.
Dracula back in the day.
Yeah, he like did the first modern version of Dracula.
No,
I think
this
like in the
guy's
80s.
not.
Frank Langella.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
I'm
back
sorry,
in the
you
80s,
are right. Yeah.
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 And then Steve Zahn's Steven Zahn is also in it.
Love Steven Zahn.
Yeah, he's
he
fucking great,
is,
too.
dude. He is hilarious.
Yeah, he's really funny.
yeah.
So it's written and directed by Matt Ross. So it's a movie about a family of 6, a husband and wife have 6 children, like ages 6 to 20, and they are living off the grid. They're totally like left wingist, and they live on a large plot of land in the state of Washington, like a forest or a mountain range, and they're teaching their kids to be like self-reliant off the land. They're extremely intelligent. They're educating them. They're like way more educated than your average citizen. The mom gets sick. She has to go to a hospital in New Mexico by her parents who are wealthy, and so I don't want to give a lot away. So basically, travel ensues and the plot thickens. Okay, I'll put it that way. So there's twists and turns. Honestly, so there's twists and turns and really creative.
Traveling?
Yeah, travel ensues. That's what I always say. Travel ensues and the plot thickens. So there's twists and turns and really creative events happen once they leave Washington for New Mexico.
So wait, so if they're living off the grid, is it like weird? Do they have like weird? Are they like weird, like furry?
No.
Hairy?
No.
Like, is it like Nell?
No.
Glip glop glur glur glur.
No. So
Are they Wookiees from Star Wars?
No. So
Nell was kind of a Wookiee.
So Viggo Mortensen's character is and his wife. They're just really smart, but they decided that this is how they want to live. They don't want to. They have certain values, and this is how they want to raise their children. So there's not a lot of tech. There's no technology, and they go to town. They get sometimes supplies what they need.
So they Amish?
No, but it's sort of in that realm. The kids are amazing though. They're really intelligent. They're self-reliant. They're physically fit. They don't eat any like sugar, any of that bullshit. And there's no modern tech, but they go into town for basic needs, like I said. So they do know about the world and things like that. And some of the kids are older. Like I think the oldest is like 20 years old. So socially, they don't have a lot of strong skills outside the family unit because they don't go to school or anything. It's Captain Fantastic. I don't know if you've seen it, Jackie.
I haven't.
With Viggo Mortensen. Okay.
Sounds good though.
It's really good. It's like I said. There's a lot of twists and turns. It's a tearjerker at some point. It's an eye opener. It's very thoughtful. It's very funny. The story develops really quickly, and I don't want to give it too much away. And it's really enjoyable to watch as it continues to evolve all the way to the end. Really, I highly recommend it. It was a $5 million budget. It made $23 million to box office. I think you could stream it anywhere. I don't remember what platform I saw it on. I watched it on, but it's readily available. It's kind of a sleeper film. It didn't get a lot of press or publicity that I recall. We saw a preview and we watched it, and I think it's a really good movie. It's not a perfect movie because there is some people did take issue with some of the things in it, but I think the story itself is fucking awesome. And it's a good movie. I really, 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 really like this movie.
And has Viggo Mortensen ever been in a bad movie?
No. The son of a bitch is amazing.
He is.
And he's just really choosy about what he
Isn't
picks.
he like Lord of the Rings? This is one of those Lord of the Rings movies.
Yeah.
And
he took on that role like a day before they started filming. Like I think the lead dropped out or something happened.
You talking about this film?
No. Lord of the Rings. Like they had somebody else pegged to play that role. And they called him like last minute or something like that, and it changed his life. And he talks about it. It just changed the direction of everything. Once that happened, he got like, nonstop. He could pick any movie he wanted to be in.
It is. I mean, those are pretty amazing movies.
Yeah, he is my like. We were talking about great actors with what's his name, and I think this is for me. He is second to none.
Yeah, no, he's
so
awesome.
Captain Fantastic, 2016, 2 hours long, comedy drama, and those two words together, it couldn't be any more perfect to describe it now that I think about it, because there are some really funny parts. There's some real drama in it, and the drama is going to make you cry. The comedy is very, very original, and a lot of it plays on the fact that the kids are socially awkward, and now they leave the forest and make a trip to New Mexico, so they stop at a diner. It's fucking. And
they
Viggo
probably
Mortensen,
don't know how to order food or
well,
anything.
they kind of do. I mean, they're not like, it's not weird. It's just you have to see. I mean, it's just it's
like
enjoyable.
It's not like Encino Man.
No, it's not. It isn't weird because right away you get the feel for what how he wants to raise the kids, and it all makes sense. It's like, yeah, they don't eat sugar. They but it's great, and it's great when they meet their aunt. And uncle, like Catherine Hahn and Steve Zahn are in it, so they make a stop there on the way to go to New Mexico. So it's cool. I highly recommend it. Captain Fantastic, check it out.
And Steve Zahn, I'm trying to think of like what things he was in a movie with Matthew McConaughey.
He's been in a lot. He's been in Saving Silverman. He's been in all the Captain Underpants movies. He played a dad in all those movies.
I'm an adult man.
Are you?
I'm just saying. Steve Zahn.
I'm a grown man.
I'll tell you right now.
I know what happened.
Yes.
I'm going to make a
what
guess.
What didn't happen is I didn't watch those movies.
Steve Zahn, I think, has been in probably 100 movies.
Oh yeah.
I think he's been in 100 movies. That guy. He's played some character roles. Some supportive roles. He's had more starring roles, but yeah, he's been in a ton of movies, man.
Yeah. No, I agree. All right. This man, this has blown my mind. Did you guys read about the guy who he was in Texas, a little city in Texas, and there was an auction, and he spent $4,000 on a guitar that Taylor Swift bought. Did you guys hear the story?
I
or
did.
Taylor Swift played.
I heard the story.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he bought the guitar, and Ted knows, if he's heard the story, that he walks up and he asks someone for a hammer, and when he spends $4,000 on this thing, right? He's about, I'm going to say he's in his 60s, right? He's got to be 50s or 60s.
Yeah, I saw him. He's like he's
He's
like
old. Yeah,
he's an older
late
guy.
50s, early 60s. Yeah.
No,
So he takes this little hammer and he says, "Oh, I'm going to hit this," and he hits it a couple times, right? And then he stops and he grabs the guitar, and people are just like, I don't understand what happened.
I can tell you before I'm going to interrupt you. He did it because you're not allowed to vote for somebody that he doesn't want you to vote for.
That would be my guess, too.
Okay, so
Yeah, it was a statement. Like he's like, she's voting for the wrong person. Fuck her.
She endorsed Kamala Harris.
Yeah, is that crazy? That's
And
the world we live
MAGA
in.
Nation, who he might be a representative of, unfortunately took umbrage to that. So he figured
Right.
if he breaks,
So now this country is, you're not, like Ted said, you can't vote for the other person, but you have to vote for who other people want you
it's
to vote for.
breaking the guitar is symbolic.
Yeah.
For something else.
but he didn't actually break it. He just hit it a couple times.
Oh, I thought he
very
smashed it.
gently.
I thought he
No, I
smashed
thought
it.
Nope.
I saw
No,
the
no,
video.
no.
He did. He did.
No, I thought he
break-
smashed it to
Smash
pieces.
At no point did he smash it.
No, not the pieces, but he did break it.
I
The hammer hit it pretty hard. I thought it cracked.
It's in perfect. The guitar is in perfect condition. Okay.
And because he did that to it in that symbolic act, like Ted said, he just auctioned it for $8,000.
Right. He's a hypocrite.
Nope.
No, I'm just kidding.
Nope. See, and that's where you fall into the trick, and that's exactly what he wanted you to think.
Okay.
Right? Because he said that he did it because Taylor Swift was backing Kamala Harris and not Donald Trump. But here's the real truth. So I had to find out to make sure, and that's why I held on to the story, because it happened a couple weeks ago, and I wanted to make sure. Here's the deal. I'll tell you why he did that, and I'll tell you why he said that, and I'll tell you why that guitar is in the most pristine place in his house. A fake job. He is a senior Swiftie. I guarantee it. And that once he got so excited, he spent $4,000 on this thing. You don't spend $4,000 on something you're going to smash with a hammer. You don't spend $4,000 on something like that. He did it. He got excited about it, that he had a Taylor Swift guitar. And then he realized that all of his friends in his little town were going to see him walk up there with half a heart on, with the biggest gate, so excited. And he realized he had to do something to make it look like he wasn't a Swiftie.
This is your theory.
I'll tell you right now, if you go to his house, that thing is like hermetically sealed in a fucking perfect whatever glass case in a special place in his house.
Lucite.
Lucite. I don't buy 1 second that he ever meant to do anything to it. And if he did wreck it, I guarantee you he spent the money to fix it. He faked everybody
I've seen a lot of bands
Jussie
break their
Jussie
guitars.
Smollett.
A lot
So
of
basically, he's the modern day version of Jussie Smollett.
You saw
Juicy.
Jussie, not Jesse. It's Jussie Smollett.
When you know him like
the only
Ted.
the only reason I brought the story up was to hear him say that. In fact, I was pissed off he didn't say that until right now.
He can't pronounce Jesse.
No, that's the way he does
It's not
it.
Jesse Smollett. It's Jussie Smollett.
Mark, that's the only reason I brought that story up. I didn't even care about Jesse Smollett. I wanted him to say that, and I win. Wow! But you saw Taylor Swift. She doesn't smash her guitars.
No.
No. I'm telling you right now, this guy did a fake job.
Well, I'm just saying, I think it's pretty easy to break a guitar. People do it all the time on stage. Like, it can't be that hard. If you,
Just take it by the handle and smash
But
it
it was
into
a
the
tiny
floor.
little hammer. It was not.
So
he did
obviously-
not-
like a little Tykes hammer.
Yes,
Like,
yes, he did not. Listen, I'm telling you right now, any damage he did to that guitar, he had it fixed professionally for whatever it cost. He faked. He walked up. Have you ever got carried away, and you're just like, oh man, and then you realize everybody knows that. Oh man,
Okay,
I just let the cat out of
we
the bag.
get it. We get it.
Is that awesome?
Well, it worked. He obviously got a lot of publicity out of it, right? He got his 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah. No, I just think it's cool that he would do that.
He probably has granddaughters, and I hope they hate him. Can you imagine? I mean, if you had like a 12-year-old granddaughter and Grandpa bought that guitar and he did that, and they'd be like, "Why would you do that? We
Why
worship."
would you do that? We love her.
Yeah.
Oh man, that is
She's voting for the wrong person,
and
and it's pronounced guitar.
All a fake job.
Drinking the wrong H2O.
It must be somewhere with your medulla oblongata. All right. It's obviously election season, and I found the greatest story about elections in the history of stories. You guys ready for this?
Sure.
Man, there's a lot of greats here.
Yeah. Greatest ever.
No, this is the greatest.
Greatest ever, greatest quote for being.
That was the greatest quote
ever.
I'm a grown-ass man, and I know what happened, and I know what didn't happen.
Right.
That's a great story. That's a great
I can
quote.
tell you.
Yeah. I'm not gonna, but I could. Okay. Idaho. Debate in beautiful Idaho. Yep. It's kind of cool. They had to get to know your politicians, kind of like debate, talk in Idaho between a couple of Democrats and a couple of Republicans. There was a dude, the actual Idaho Republican Senator Dan Foreman, and then 3 ladies who were looking to take his spot, okay, and a couple other spots. And Danny Boy did not do well in the debate. Yeah. What do you think you could do, just out of curiosity, if you were in a debate, what are some things you could do? Now, mind you, I set it up again. 2 Republicans, 2 Democrats, 3 ladies. You're in Idaho, and you're the sitting senator. What are some things you guys think you could do to fuck this up?
I would just say the most obvious thing is you just freeze on the debate stage and you just kind of just staying there with a blank stare and lose your train of thought. That would be like the number
Excellent.
one thing.
If that's the worst thing that happened to Danny Boy, he'd be
Well, what is
all
it?
okay
Response
right now.
to a question? Or is it a word he used? Is it
I'm
a
guessing
word?
he said
Give me
something
a hint.
derogatory about women.
Maybe. But what's the worst? I mean, if you were there, Teddy's right. I mean, Teddy said freeze up. Just if you straight
So
froze
you want
up,
us
that would
to
be
tell
bad.
you something that he didn't do?
No. I'm trying to get you. I'm asking you if you were on a debate.
Cuss,
Okay.
like swear,
Swearing. Okay.
use foul
Maybe he
language
said he
or
was
offensive
gay.
language.
I
Maybe
guess
he
in
said he was
Idaho.
gay
In Idaho, that might actually be kind of bad. Okay. So here's how he sets it up. Okay. One of the ladies is Native American. She is from the Nez Perce tribe. Her name is Trish Carter Goodhart. Okay. She's a Democrat. She's actually straight up running against. Again, this is just to get to know your politicians. She's straight up running against the sitting senator Dan Foreman. Okay. She says that they're going back and forth and kind of talking to each other, and she says, I want to ask you some questions about racism in the state of Idaho.
Wait, who asked her?
No, she asked the senator, sitting
They're
senator.
asking it themselves?
Yeah,
Okay.
they're kind of talking back and forth. And she said, listen, there's a lot of racism in the state of Idaho. That's what she said. Okay. And Danny Boy, he said that he said, no, he's never seen any racism.
None. He's
In Idaho.
never ever seen it.
He's never seen any racism in Idaho. He's lived there for a long time. And here's a fun fact. He's from Illinois. Yeah. He's a senator in Idaho, but he's from Illinois. He's actually from Lake Forest.
Okay.
Yeah. So, a suburb of Chicago that's really close to us, right? He went out there and he's living there. And then
It's a very rich suburban.
very
Very
rich.
rich.
Very
Chicago suburb. Yeah.
Okay. So Miss Carter Goodhart, she said, just because racism isn't happening to you doesn't mean it's not happening everywhere or somewhere or
Or to
any-
somebody else.
Or to somebody else.
Right.
Okay. What do you think Danny Boy did?
I know what he did. I'm not going to say it.
Captain
but
Ding Dong? What did Captain Ding Dong do?
he said, go back where you came from, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
But
I-
she's
I saw-
Native
I
American.
saw that article.
So this is what he does. At this point now, after she says, just because it's not happening to you doesn't mean it's not happening, he starts screaming at her. Okay? He is literally screaming. And by
So
the
he
way,
lost his actually, that's actually the worst thing. Lose your composure on the debate stage and let the real you come out.
right.
And that's what happened. Okay.
And so he starts screaming at her, and he says, you ready? Idaho doesn't have racism. It doesn't exist. Idaho is the least racist state in the entire United States.
Really? Wow. Amazing.
And if she thinks Idaho is such a shitty place, she can just go back where she came from. And then mic drops, walks off the stage.
Oh my gosh.
Bam.
That's awesome. Can you get more ironic than that? Telling
Right.
of an indigenous person to go back where they came
Right.
from when they're in the area.
No, actually, they're actually from her. They're the original Native American Indian. So
Exactly.
actually, she is already back where she came from.
Hang on. Let me just back this up. What do you think I just said?
That's what he just
What
said.
do you think I just said?
You said something that was similar to what I was thinking.
I
But
said
it came out
I
different.
said it's ironic that he said that to an indigenous person
Yes.
that is from that exact area. Then you jumped in and said, "Oh, you know what's funny about it is Native Americans are actually from here."
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's,
So we both
No, we both didn't do
took
nothing.
different
No,
paths.
we did not.
To get to the same conclusion.
no, you just
Mark.
repeated
It
exactly
was just
what Mark
the
said.
same thing.
Oh, some Joe Biden. I just plagiarized something. Okay, that's all. That's all. Okay, that's no big deal. Didn't stop him from being the president, right? So obviously it's a nothing burger.
How did you just turn this even more political?
I have no idea. I honestly have no idea. And the funniest part
Well,
was...
that's great because he just showed his true colors. That was perfect.
Right. So the best part is that when they interviewed Goodhart afterwards, she said she literally grew up 4 miles from the auditorium they're standing in. So she didn't know exactly how she was going to get there, but she said it would be easy to get there. Okay.
She could just walk there.
Yeah.
Now, this is the best part about this, okay? So he storms off. And so I'm doing some research on this, and I find out that he literally, wherever he's at, if someone like says something different, where if he's out on the street, wherever he is, he's a screamer and a swearer. He just goes crazy. So this is just the way he does things. That night, he went back home after walking off the stage, and the debate went on for like 20 more minutes. He got on Facebook, and he let everyone know that what he said wasn't racist at all.
That is actually one of the most racist things you could say without being specifically racist, telling somebody to go back where they came from. There's nothing.
That's the most racist thing you could do.
It is, because it encompasses basically, you can offend everybody with that statement. It doesn't matter. Black, white, Hispanic, Asian, any ethnicity, then when you tell them to go back where you came from, it's
horrible.
It's the greatest thing in the world. Yeah.
It's like
and I guess anything goes in you could say anything in Idaho because there's no racism. So
Zero.
what he's saying isn't racist at all. And dude, when I read this, and I guess they called security because this guy's such a nut job that they were afraid that he was going to come back and do something really, really crazy. I mean, man, and here's the thing. He's the sitting senator in Idaho. I mean, how do you vote for that?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's a senator, which is actually a little bit above the higher up the food chain than a congressperson, right? You hate to say it, 'cause senators are kind of a coveted position.
state senator, yeah, right? Yeah.
Ted,
think so.
I listen. They're
they're both part of the state house, but
Yeah.
I think, there's less of them, right? I think Ted's right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh,
every Congress has 2 representatives from every state, and I think the Senate. That's why there are only 60 senators. Is he like the senator that goes to Washington D.C.? He's not like a state senator. There's like state
Wait, aren't there
senators.
50 states?
Yeah,
Today, there
Times
are.
2 is
Are
100.
there 50? Wait, there was 100. Wait, I forgot. Yeah, so there's 100 senators, but there's like 437 Congress people. I'm sorry.
Well, no, he's a state senator,
yeah.
so he's not.
No, they don't go. They don't travel.
There's like 465 state reps,
Yeah,
and I believe there's 100 senators.
right. But is he one of the 100 senators that actually goes to
Yeah.
Washington? Okay,
Yeah.
so he's kind of. Well, he was a big deal until he just canceled himself, I suppose.
I don't know. Do you think is that cancelable? I mean, are the people who voted for him going to unvote for him?
Probably not.
I mean, I know I would.
Yeah.
I just that seems out of control.
I mean, there's people in Congress right now that, I mean, you could, it's debatable, but they seem to hold anti-American views, but they keep voted in by their constituents who, unfortunately, seem to hold anti-American views as well.
So true, yeah.
Yeah, so.
But I think, I just think that him saying that to her is not the most offensive thing. The most offensive thing is actually denying that there's zero.
to say that
To
there's
say that, everybody knows that that's
least-
impossible
his quote: "The least racist state in the United States."
by population.
How many people live in Iowa? Idaho. 38.
Isn't it the least populated state in the union? Was it somewhere out in the Midwest?
I'm guessing South Dakota, North Dakota, Idaho, Wyoming. I mean,
Wyoming, maybe.
Yeah, I mean they're all there's all. I mean, there's a lot of empty space there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean and then he just walked off. I mean, you can't do anything really. He did everything you needed to do
He did it.
to fuck things up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I was figuring.
He'll
You
probably
guys,
still get reelected.
you know what the scary part is? I honestly believe that he will. I mean, I looked him up. He's pretty much what everybody.
How many
in
votes
Idaho
does he
wants.
need?
I think you have to get half the votes of everybody in Idaho to win. So I think he needs 214 votes. Yeah, I have no idea. All right, you guys. Before we go, you guys want to do some true crime?
Of course.
Yes. Teddy,
Yeah, let's do it. What's up?
Mark, you want some true crime?
I've already been outvoted.
Okay, good.
That's
you
why
know
he
what?
was silent.
And you know what? And there's no racism here.
No, zero.
Zero. This is the least racist podcast in America. Oh man, no. Look at Marcus doing. Don't say that. Okay, it's the fourth.
No,
it's the fourth least.
Well, we're behind the cheese podcast.
Dude, some of the shit they say is out of control. Okay, this is a crime of, you ready? Love, betrayal, revenge. I will tell you, horrific cruelty, and more stupidity than a Kentucky family reunion.
This is the one you told us to read. You sent
did.
all of us this to
Yes,
read.
I did.
This
and
is-
I
this is
didn't
all
read
of
it.
them.
I didn't read it.
Oh.
And I'm going to tell you why I didn't read it. Because when I read stuff you send us that you're going to talk about on the show, even though you don't tell us you're going to talk about it on the show, I kind of feel like you're going to talk about it on the show. I don't want to know anything about it.
Oh, then this is perfect.
I
Yeah,
actually,
so
I actually if it's the one you sent earlier today, I actually read it a few days ago. So I actually saw it, the one, the Romeoville one.
Yes.
Yeah, I read it.
Okay, here we go. This is pretty cool. Okay, it's the oldest story in the world. Okay, guy's engaged. He messes around with a woman at work, and the guy's fiance finds out. So there you go. That's it. True crime.
Nice. Did you read about that, Jackie?
I mean, I read it when he sent it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, all right.
Yeah.
Final thoughts.
So there you go. That's it. Okay. Now,
That's it.
this seems
Mark,
no.
you're first.
Listen. This seems pretty straightforward, right? Guy's engaged to be married. He fools around, and his fiance finds out. That's it.
So what I heard was that the guy, he's working somewhere, whatever the job is, and then he has an affair
With one of the women he works with.
but she's married.
Yeah.
And then at some point, and I wasn't clear if he was already engaged to somebody else, but
So he was.
Yeah, but so at some point, the woman who he's working with, her husband finds out about it.
No, other way around.
His wife finds out. His
Fiance.
finds
Oh, the
out.
guy's fiance
So
finds out.
the guy messes around with a girl at work,
Right.
And his fiance finds out about
His
it.
fiance. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay. Now, you would figure she's got two choices, right? Either, you work it out, or you move on.
Yeah, just dump him.
Right. One of the two things.
And
Right?
then the relationship's not an option?
Right. Ending the relationship.
Okay.
Yeah. You either
that's what I
No,
Just
the
dump him.
affair. The affair, I'm saying.
What do you mean?
He could end his affair.
Right.
And
He
they
could end his affair
could
and they could work it
reconcile,
out.
yeah,
Right.
okay.
Or his fiance just says, I don't want to be a part of that. You're out.
And just on a side note, what I think he was only like 34 and she's like 50. The fiance.
so it was-
there's a big age gap there.
Yeah. So he's a younger guy.
Yeah.
She's an older woman. So a little cradle robbing.
So she could tell him what to do.
She's probably telling him what to
He's
do.
probably manipulating.
You know what he should do? No, go ahead.
He can't do anything anymore. He don't exist no more.
No.
But he doesn't. She killed him.
Wait, just
Wait,
wait.
wait, oh.
Just wait. Okay, so anything can happen at this point, and like you said, reconcile, leave. His fiance takes just a little bit different step to it. Okay, she wants revenge. Okay,
Oldest thing in the book, right?
oldest thing in the book, right? So she comes up with a plan, and I'm going to tell you this plan, and this is real. It's all happened. It's legit. The cops have every copy of everything that's happened here. This is real. If this was a movie, you would turn it off, Mark.
You would.
You would turn it off because
You
it's
wouldn't
too
believe this.
stupid.
Because you would, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you ready? Step one. She creates some fake Facebook accounts of a Mexican, and this is weird, Bulgarian drug cartel.
Yeah. What's Mexican and Bulgarian?
Right. Now,
So it's got like a Butch Cassidy and Sundance Kid feel to it.
and
Okay.
I don't know, Bulgaria. By the way, I had to look this up. I don't know if you guys know this. Bulgaria is just north of Greece. It is approximately 7,000.
Oh, I was thinking of
7,000
Bolivia.
miles
I was
away.
thinking of Bolivia.
Right.
She was probably thinking of Bolivia too.
Right.
Didn't we get that confused on a show before?
We did.
We were talking about Bulgaria and Bolivia.
You got a lot of
Right.
emails about that.
Right,
Yeah. So
Butch Cassidy was going to Bolivia.
So she set up this thing. She set up this thing, right, of a Mexican Bulgarian drug cartel and, ready, contacts her boyfriend or her fiance and the woman he cheated with and says, we know that you guys were fooling around. We know that you guys were having sex. We know everything. Okay, so I want you to think about that. This guy gets an email from a Mexican and Bulgarian drug cartel that says, we know that you're sleeping with this woman.
Because that's what they're concerned with.
So they're not worried about their multi-billion-dollar drug
No.
trade. They're worried about who this guy's laying the pipe to.
Right.
Gotcha.
Right. Now, when you get this email, you basically have two choices in your life, right? You're thinking two things. Okay.
Spam.
Delete the email.
Yes.
And put it to the junk spam
Yes.
folder.
No. You're thinking this. Why does anybody in a Mexican, Bulgarian drug cartel care about whom I'm banging, right? That's your first thought. Your second thought is, my girlfriend found out I'm busted.
Yeah.
That's it. Those are the
So
only...
wait, there's no world where you think this is absolutely true?
Why? But hold on a second.
I'm so confused. Did he already kill her? Did she
No,
already kill
no one
him?
is dead.
Yeah.
No.
No one is dead.
So who
Everyone
He's
is
just
alive.
caught.
Who sent the email to who? She sent the email to who?
His fiance sent the email to him, the guy who was cheating, her boyfriend, and the girl he was cheating with.
Okay.
Okay, so this is her plan. And she said she's from a Mexican, Bulgarian
I got that
drug
part. Okay,
cartel.
but so she sent
and
an
she
email.
knows that the two of them were having sex.
Okay, so he has no idea that this is from his fiance.
No idea.
Okay.
Zero
So
idea.
then he calls her and says, "Did you get this email too?" Or I got an email from this.
I'm sure.
And she's like, "I got the same email."
Right,
And
right.
what was her goal?
So she's got a goal. She wants revenge.
I know.
So, I mean, you know what's going to happen, right?
No.
You have no idea what's going to happen here.
Not the way you're telling the story. I'm so confused.
Okay. I'll slow down for you.
Well, the Mexican Bulgarian cartel said, "We know you're having an affair."
Could I
So-
jump in? Because I read the story. I mean, I'm going by memory. I don't want to steal your thunder.
Right.
Okay, so what happened was, I'm going to speed up the version here. So basically, like, I didn't catch that part there in the story, but so long story short, yeah. So the fiance, under the guise of acting like a Mexican Bulgarian cartel, which of course is absurd anyway, and then any normal rational person
Wait, that is pissed off that he's having sex with some random woman.
Yeah, somehow he believes this entire thing, and then it metastasizes into her convincing him, the fiance convincing the guy, that the woman he's having an affair with is somehow a mole for the cartel, and she's going to rat him out or something, unless you eliminate her and her family members,
Children.
including her children.
So
I'll let you pick up from
that's
there, yeah.
that's yeah. No, so that's it, right? So,
So
she
she wanted him
convinces
to go
her
over there and
idiot
kill
boyfriend.
everybody.
She convinces her idiot boyfriend that the woman he was having sex with is part of the drug cartel, and that she's going to kill him if he doesn't kill her first.
And her whole family.
Not only her husband, and her 2 kids.
Okay.
Okay, so I want you to think about how stupid
I don't need to think about
you
it.
have to be.
You don't tell me what to do.
Just think about how stupid you have to be.
Think
to do
about it,
this.
Mark.
So he did it.
Now, here's the best part. This is where it gets even better. He tells his girlfriend, he tells his fiance, I need a ride to go kill these people. Now, she's the one doing this whole thing. She's come up with this whole plot, which is
But
crazy.
she has to pretend that she doesn't know anything.
She has to pretend she doesn't know anything. And then she says, yes, I'll drive you there and back. So she now becomes an accomplice to the murder that he's doing. And all of this is so that she can get her boyfriend to kill the woman that he was having sex with.
Okay.
I know. It doesn't make any sense to me at
No,
all.
but
It's an
you're
actual-
trying to of course it doesn't make any sense because you're half intelligent. Any half intelligent person would look at this and say, this is the stupidest thing ever.
Right.
They're not that smart.
Oh, who's they?
Both of them.
Those
her
people?
and him. Her for coming up with this plan and him for following through with it.
Then you got
I
to tell
mean-
Mark what happens at the end.
Yeah. So you want to pick it up? Because I remember the story.
No,
Oh, go ahead.
no, because you're going to tell it poorly.
You're a good storyteller.
I'm
You did a good job.
But you're just amazed at how stupid they are.
I can't believe any of this. Okay,
Unfortunately, it's not the first time this has happened in the history of criminality.
I'm thinking the same thing, Ted.
Let's step back 1 second.
Stupid people do stupid things.
Win stupid prizes.
You're a guy who's bought all
No,
of this
I would
stuff.
never do this.
Hold on. You're a guy who bought all this stuff, and now you are planning on killing this girl because you think she's going to kill you. And you go to your girlfriend and you say, I need a ride to go kill this woman, her husband, and her kids. And then your girlfriend just says, yes.
Stupid is as stupid does. It
Wouldn't
doesn't
that throw
end.
you off? But wouldn't that would make me that'd be like here.
Like, why is she okay with this?
Right, exactly. So I say to my
feelers
girlfriend,
up?
I say to my girlfriend, listen, I need a ride. Yeah, I'm going to go murder 11 people.
Well, she's the one that told
Only
him to
half
do
of
it.
them are kids, so it's cool.
Well, no, he doesn't know that she did. It was a fake account.
I thought she went to them and said,
She set up a fake
I understand
social
that
media
part.
He
account.
doesn't know she's involved.
but didn't he go to her and say, this is what's happening?
He did.
And then she told him that he needs to go murder her.
No.
Well, who told him that?
So this is all online. Everything that he's getting, he
Yeah.
believes is from a Mexican, Bulgarian drug cartel.
Oh, even
that his girlfriend did.
Even the email that says you need to kill her before they
Everything.
kill you.
Yep. All that stuff he thinks.
And then
is
he went to his fiancée and told her what's happening.
right, and she already knew, obviously, because
I
she's
know.
in charge of all of it.
Then he's like, I need a ride. And she's like, okay.
Yeah.
But why would she refuse to ride if she
I'm going to murder people.
Well, because he doesn't know that she's involved.
I know, but
Yeah.
he already told her what he's going to do.
right,
But she's like, that's cool with me.
right. Who says that?
Because that's what she wants to happen.
But why would she be? That's
But
how
why
is that
doesn't
not a red
he?
flag,
Yeah. Why doesn't he?
baby? Here, I want you to think about this.
She's probably thinking he's going to do it anyway. What the fuck? Might as well
So
give him
I
a
might
ride.
as well
I
just
might as
be
well
an
make it
accomplice?
easier. I mean, this is happening. And I can make sure it happens.
It sounds like you're going to P. Diddy's house for a party.
To me, it makes perfect sense when you think about how stupid the two of them are.
Right. When you put the intelligence level in there, yes.
I mean, why wouldn't she give him a ride? She's going to make him take the bus? She's probably thinking this sumbitch is too stupid to make it home on the bus. I want to, or make it there on the bus.
This asshole get on the wrong bus.
Yeah, I'm gonna this way. She's probably thinking this is working out even better than I thought. Before I was having doubts that he can make it there. Now I can make sure he gets there.
Oh my God, that's you know what?
Well, obviously, once you're dumb enough to be convinced that you have to commit at least a quadruple homicide, I think getting a ride to the murder scene is the least of your worries
Right.
at that point. Yeah,
He's probably just like, oh, that's so awesome that she said yes.
You're already
She really
convinced in your
loves
own mind
me.
that these people need to die. For obviously that's something that's completely fictitious. So this guy's obviously 2/3 to a full, whatever. So.
Oh God, you know what the saddest part about this is?
I
this
just said
horrible.
that?
No, this is a horrible story.
Yeah,
But
it's not funny.
It's
So,
not. It's
no.
so. This is a terrible story because the guy goes, and
well,
he,
it's a terrible story because of the way you're telling it.
no. It's a terrible
it's
story
a-
because he
I'm
goes.
kidding.
He goes to
It's
this
a
woman's
joke.
house.
I
and-
understand.
and he
I
kills
know,
her.
I know.
He kills
it's
her husband
a real crime. This really happened.
and the two
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah, last year. This is last
Yes,
year.
I know.
Yeah.
And so can
Right near
I
us.
finish the rest?
Okay.
Okay, so the rest is these two geniuses get questioned by the police almost immediately. Obviously, there's not enough evidence to charge them with anything. I guess a year later,
Why do you say obviously?
No,
well, they
I
would have
think-
arrested him. They would have arrested him.
No.
right
I
then
think
and
the
there.
cops knew immediately it was them.
Well, they suspected him, but they couldn't prove it, so they couldn't arrest him. So what happened was because this happened last year actually, and so I think within a year they did gather enough evidence, license plate readers. This happened, number one, this happened at like 3 a.m, and I'm thinking if you have he used a handgun, obviously. Wouldn't that make the loudest noise in the neighborhood? I mean, it's dead of night, and you're firing multiple rounds in a house. I mean, how could their neighbors not hear that? I'm guessing he doesn't have like a silencer on the
most
gun.
of us sleep.
Yeah, but through, I mean, like, multiple gunshots. Anyway, long story short. So these two geniuses know they're going to get caught, so they flee the state, okay? Because that's what innocent people do. They end up in some small town in Oklahoma. This is the best part. This is going to get good, and I'll give you the Cliff Notes version. So they get spotted by the local police. So of course, instead of giving up, they get in their car, high speed pursuit. They're cornered. I guess they crash the car. Guy kills the fiance, shoots the fiance, then shoots himself. Happy ending. Darwin wins. All is well with the world.
Yeah, that's it.
I mean, except for those poor people who were, killed for no good reason, so. But those two geniuses, so yeah.
And Matt's blown away by what part of it? All of it?
Are you kidding
Well,
me?
because it's real. It just happened so close to us. Like,
Yeah, Romeoville's like not that far away. And
that happened in Romeoville, Illinois.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Oh,
And these
okay.
people from, and I guess
Yeah.
the guy worked in Glendale Heights, and Yeah. So I'm just saying. So
No.
basically, they got what they deserve.
None of that is why I'm blown away. You're absolutely dead wrong.
Yeah, but just the motive is so ridiculous. But when you think about
stupidness of
Again,
Yeah.
none of that is why I'm blown away. Mexico and Bulgaria.
See, that's what I'm getting at. I think that
Okay.
to me that's the
Okay,
yeah.
listen to me.
She might be a listener to the show because we fucked that up last year. We had this whole
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Remember? And I actually know a guy that is from Bolivia. And
And you messed it up.
when he's telling me that he's going to send us, he bought a brand new BMW that he's going to send to his dad. It's a diesel. And they don't have diesels out there. I don't know. He's going to send it to his dad in Bolivia. I'm like, why don't you just drive it there? It'll be a fun road trip. And he's like, because I'm thinking Bulgaria, right?
No, you're thinking Bolivia.
I'm sorry. I'm thinking of Bolivia.
Bulgaria.
See, I got it messed up again.
Can't drive to
Holy
Bulgaria.
shit.
Bulgaria is in Eastern Europe.
Mark, how many
we
people-
know that.
Mark,
So that's why it's funny. So I'm telling him,
Mark,
I go,
how many people have you killed?
I'm like, why don't you just drive it to Bolivia? He's like, I didn't say Bolivia. I said, why don't you just drive it? He's saying to Bulgaria, to Bulgaria. How am I going to drive to Bulgaria? I'm like, dude, you go through Mexico. He's like,
You were thinking of Bolivia.
I was thinking of Bolivia. This was fucking hilarious. So Cal is my friend. Cal's like looking at me like I'm nuts, and he's like, "You're kidding, right?" I'm like, "What are you talking about, dude?" He's like, "Mark, I'm from Bulgaria. I'm Eastern European. Look at me." He's like, "You're thinking of Bolivia in South America." I'm like, "Oh my God, you're right." Because I kept thinking, I'm like, "Why does your dad live in Bolivia?" I'm like, "That's weird." He's like, "I'm from Bulgaria." I'm
Okay,
like,
so you know what? Based on that, it doesn't make that guy as stupid. Now I think I probably would have fallen for that too. Yeah,
I would have. I did.
I thought
Bulgaria. Oh yeah, down there in South America. Yeah, all those people are terrible.
I thought
Yeah.
falling for the pig butchering scam was bad. This guy really was a sucker. Jeez, when
Remind me to email Matt tomorrow.
Yeah. No, I listen.
Dear Matt.
I had to look up where Bulgaria was
That's
just to
pretty
make sure I
funny.
knew.
That's pretty
just so
funny.
I knew because
Yeah, I
I
know,
thought
it's-
I thought Mexico, Bulgaria. I'm like, that is not what I'm thinking of. Why would there be a drug cartel? But okay, all right. Now it makes sense. Now
she would
I
have said
realize.
she would have said Chile, Venezuela, Bolivia, Uruguay. That makes more sense.
You know what the
throw
scary-
some Mexican, El Salvador.
You know what the scariest part about this is that this had to be. I mean, she had to put a lot of time and effort into this, right? I mean, she made fake Facebook accounts, a lot of social media
I
accounts.
mean, obviously she went as far as
It takes 10 minutes.
yeah. But I'm saying just the level
I
of
don't
thought.
think
I mean,
so.
but the
What do you
level
mean you
of
don't
thought
think
that goes
so?
into it.
it had to be. I mean, there had to be a lot to this. She had to plan it out, though.
Just send an email?
But think how improbable it is because I mean, forget her creating all this stuff. He has to actually believe it.
That's the more, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
so if I say you have a fiance and she does the same thing, no reasonable person is going to believe this stupid shit. Well, this guy did, unfortunately. So,
He's not reasonable.
but the good news is they're no longer with us, and we don't have to worry about the expense of a trial and extraditing him back to Illinois.
I knew you were gonna
where
say
they can
that.
plead not guilty.
there's like 10 movies.
no more three
There's-
hots in a cot. So yeah,
No,
Yeah.
well, the thing,
it'll be on A&E one of these days.
the
right?
funniest thing about it is if you made a movie about this, it would be just too unbelievable and stupid.
There are movies like that play somebody against to get what they want. To
Yeah,
commit a crime.
But I mean, that seems. I don't care what you say. It seems very
It's like
difficult
Throw
to
Mama
do all
from the
that.
Train. Wasn't it the premise of Throw Mama from the Train?
But why not just? But here's the thing: I don't understand. Look, no matter how mad she is, just dump the fucking guy. I mean, because now she's dead. I mean, all this planning and all this silliness and all the ridiculousness, and why do you? I mean, to kill.
But Matt, these weren't.
It's
these-
not to
as
kill the
stupid
chick.
as stupid does. These were stupid people. That did a
Right, but
stupid
she didn't
thing.
say. She didn't say. Here's this part that really freaks me out is that she didn't say you got to kill this woman. She made him, tricked him, I guess,
The whole
into
family,
killing
yeah.
the entire family. Like that. That part is too much for
As
me.
if children deserve to be killed for that. I mean, it's horrible.
Well, if they were part of a Bulgarian drug cartel,
Right.
I mean, those kids were probably mules back and forth. Yeah.
I'm gonna say what Ted's thinking. I assume there might have been some drugs involved, Ted. Possibly, they may have indulged in a little bit of the wacky tobacco, or I don't know.
Well, obviously
You know, maybe
To
they're not
make it
rational
seem
thinking.
more-
I don't know.
Well, obviously
fucking-
they're obviously mental midgets and they're probably impaired by God knows what type of
yeah, that's what I'm
substances
saying.
on top
I mean,
of it.
no sober person can make a. I mean, they're not rational to begin with.
I'm just nervous now about what I can. I mean, I'm not going to believe anything ever again.
Okay.
Yeah. So don't tell me any stories. I don't believe them. Mark.
You don't believe anything that doesn't come out of your mouth anyway.
I don't.
No.
I don't believe in anything. I really don't.
Unless it comes out of your mouth,
because
it's not believable.
we've been doing the show 141 shows, and all this stupid shit that I see that I bring up, and it just blows my mind every fucking time.
When you go to the final wrap up, I'm going to tell you what I don't believe in.
Okay, let's go.
Oh,
All right,
okay.
here we go. Ted, last thoughts. What don't you believe in?
I don't believe that. I believe that P. Diddy's mom doesn't believe P. Diddy did those things, and even if it is on video, it's probably AI deepfake. So I'm on P. Diddy's mom's side.
So wait,
just because he bought her a $10 million house, I'm sure that has nothing to do with impairing her judgment.
So wait, so you believe?
I believe that she believes.
Honestly,
I believe that she believes.
So you honestly think that she thinks he didn't do these
I
things?
believe that she believes. She's hoping half the shit that he did isn't on video.
There's no chance she believes that.
And the other half, you could pay off the witnesses. That's what I believe. Okay, so.
There's no chance. She's actually probably more worried about making sure she can keep the money that he gave her.
And he's only going to get 5 to 10 after a plea deal. More like 15 to 20.
He could end up. I mean, if there's enough people involved, he could end up Epstein.
Look,
it's over.
Look,
he couldn't have done this. He couldn't have been busted at the worst time because now sex trafficking, or human trafficking, and all
watch,
things like I mean that's the biggest.
Really in the forefront.
Now,
that's on the forefront.
If they find P. Diddy in his little cell with the video camera turned off, even though he's on 24-hour suicide watch, then that's going to be a topic for another episode. But until then, I'll hold my judgment.
Still can't believe that anyone's buying the fact that the cameras just turned off and Jeffrey Epstein fell down with a rope around.
Who was in charge of everything when that happened?
That guy's got a raise.
Who was in charge of everything?
I have no idea.
What do you mean?
The government.
Well, I mean, it was a federal prison.
So Joe Biden had...
No, Trump was in office.
So Trump murdered Epstein.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying who was in charge when all that happened. Trump was president. Trump handpicked the federal, the attorney general. They handpicked the actual person that's running that federal prison.
But you know,
was a picked person after.
But his roommate was, I believe, he was in a Mexican Bulgarian drug cartel.
Yes, he didn't have a roommate. His roommate.
He didn't have a roommate?
Who, Epstein?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, I don't know how prisons work. Hopefully, I'm not going to one.
I think it's called a cellmate. There are no roommates.
All right, Jackie.
Yeah,
last
roommate.
thoughts. I'm sorry.
I'm
sorry, Jackie. What don't you believe?
Wait, I do believe that this would be a good ending for Mark's Jussie Smollett movie, where the Mexican Bulgarian one of the endings could be a Mexican Bulgarian twist. Cartel twist to it. That would be
some ties.
We get away with it again.
That would be one of them.
Like the two guys weren't, brothers from Africa. They were cartel members.
They were Mexican Bulgarian cartel members.
Yeah.
Oh my God! And then at the end they go, "Let's go back to Bolivia." He
And
goes, "We're not from Bolivia. We're from Bulgaria, dumbass."
Let's get in the car and just drive home.
And they forced Jussie Smollett to do the things that he did because he thought.
Oh my God! Oh my God! I got an email, man, from the cartel. Which one? The Mexican Bulgarian cartel, man.
All right, my final thought, Jesse, give me a call.
Yeah, I think he should.
We're going to make you, because I mean, even if he stays out of jail, you can make money off of this,
dude. It's a no-brainer for him.
It is. I think this. I would watch this in a heartbeat.
I would probably, watch
at this
it
point
over and over and over again.
At this point, you there's no pride to swallow. You got no fucking backbone.
Right.
There's nothing. I mean, there's nothing below you at this point.
No, there's no one on the planet except that one guy.
You got nothing
who
to
got
lose.
tricked by his girlfriend. Yeah, there's nobody who believes you. There's nobody who believes you except P. Diddy's mom,
Right.
and a dead guy.
And that guy.
You might as well make some money off of it.
Yeah, I think it's a genius idea.
Yeah,
No one's going to think less of you.
True.
It's impossible.
and no one's ever going to think. Actually, it might be the one thing that makes people actually respect him.
Yeah.
Right? Because you made fun of
You
yourself.
made fun of yourself.
Yeah.
He is human after all.
Yeah, and then you showed how dangerous the Mexican Bulgarian, I almost said Bolivian, Mexican Bulgarian drug cartels really are. All right, listen, Jackie, it was great to have you on again.
Thanks for having me.
Oh man, it's a blast. Oh wow, dude, if you're listening to this, I hope you listen in it's 2 hours long. So do like I do, listen to about 30 minutes a day. and then just turn it off, turn it back on, turn it off, turn it back on. We got some really cool guests coming up. I don't want to give anything away. A lot of fun stuff.
Stephen King.
Oh man, if we had Stephen King,
that
if
would
we
be
had Stephen,
cool.
oh man, if we had Stephen King on, you guys would not be here. It'd be me and Stephen King. Yeah, I wouldn't even wait. I wouldn't even let
I graduated with a Stephen King.
Yeah, I wouldn't even let you.
Can you
get
get him
in
on?
my way?
I could get Steve on.
Yeah, you guys are lucky you were here for Scott Sigler. Honestly, it could have just been me and him.
You wanted them all to yourself, huh?
Yeah.
You greedy little pig.
Yeah, it was almost pants off too, man. Yeah, you guys were lucky you were here for that one. Keep listening, enjoy us, hit us up on social media, and we will see everybody next week.